a discovery box. Get yours at Taco Bell today. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
For over 45 years, Tensley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tensley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tensley's for nearly half a century. Tensley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
New treatments for joint pain are here. By now, you've heard about regenerative medicine. If you're wondering if you're a good candidate, answer these questions. First, does chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Golfing, jogging, time with the family. Does it hurt doing the things you need to do, like getting out of bed, sleeping, working, and walking? And finally, do you want to avoid surgery and all of the pain, long recovery, and uncertainty that comes with it? If you answered yes to any of those, you need to call QC Kinetics now. Learn about exciting advancements in regenerative treatments that can give you long-lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Get your free consultation today. Call QC Kinetics. That's QC Kinetics. Here's the phone number.
Call now, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234.
Welcome to TGL presented by SoFi, golf's newest league. It's sharp and it's electric. How is it sharp? How is it electric? Good questions. Try this on for size. 2 hours of hammer dropping, overtime, forcing, playoffs on the line, golf. With 24 of the best players from the PGA Tour. Split into 6 teams. Atlanta, Boston, Jupiter, LA, New York, and the Bay. This isn't your average Sunday pick.
Hey there, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm tracking a beautiful day today in northwest Arkansas with sunny skies and high temperatures rising into the upper 70s. Fire danger will be high over the next 2 days as those strong south winds will be capable of gusting up to 45 miles an hour. Wind advisories start at 1 o'clock today. They'll stay in place until 7 p.m. Wednesday night. Overnight lows tonight drop down into the upper 50s. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. I hope you have a great Tuesday.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arn.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zack starts right now.
Auburn's the best team in the country.
Whoa. So says Charles Barkley. Whoa. I don't know about that. Oh, you don't? I don't know about that, Chuck. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. Our viewers got a special treat, which was during the Open. I had a big yawn that you could see on TV, so that's a real way to get it started. Well, nothing like a big yawn to get things get things cranked. Here.
We're into it today.
That's right. We are. Oh, buddy, ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app, brought to you by Taco Bell here on Ruskin and Zack. Good to have you. Good to have you with us.
Is it?
Good to see you, Billy. Oh, boy. It's Mickey.
Or Mike Tirico, depending on
what right. Here come the Irish.
Like, if you're watching a football game, that's Tirico.
Oh, goody. Here come the Irish. Here come the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nobody's talking about Auburn going into this thing. Nobody's talking about Auburn.
They're the number one team in the country.
Yeah, but nobody's talking about it. That's what's strange about
Isn't
it.
that what you want?
All they're talking about is Florida.
Okay.
Like Tim Russert, God rest his soul. They're really just talking about Florida. Whole time. I'm waiting on, what is this? There's a follow here, at NCAA Buzzer Beaters. They are doing different brackets based on proximity to things or whose mascot weighs the most and stuff like that.
All right.
So the latest one is an Arkansas versus Akron final. And Akron winning because Akron is the closest campus to an Arby's restaurant in the entire tournament field. So, but Arkansas is right there too. I mean, right there in the final. I'm waiting for them to do a closest proximity to a Waffle House because maybe you get Alabama and Georgia in there, and who knows.
Well,
Arkansas is pretty close to a
If they do
Waffle
one
House.
that's like closest proximity to Hunter Yurachek, South Carolina will win, or Florida or Texas, anybody but Arkansas. Ty apparently thinks that Hawaii is near Puerto Rico.
Get that boy a map.
Hi, DQ. You as the chief Ty defender, would you like to weigh in on this?
I can't defend this.
Okay. All right. So
Is
you
that
heard.
true?
That's what I'm being told.
Did he say that?
This is what the listeners are telling me. Why would they lie to me?
You've never seen a map?
Ty? No.
Or even, just had the curiosity of, where is Hawaii?
No.
See, that's what's gone.
He doesn't have that curiosity.
No, intellectual curiosity is dead. Nobody is curious about anything anymore. It's over with.
Oh no, we're curious about stuff, just not important stuff.
Right. Not like where is Hawaii on the map?
Would you do me a favor? Let's have a little ceremony. Could you please remove your miss?
Oh yeah.
If you don't mind.
You back on January the 15th of 2025.
Now read the card. Read it.
Drop the thumbtack. Yeah, don't come in here barefoot. The card reads, Zachary. Arkansas misses the tournament. Womp.
That's a no-go.
That is in the wall of trash now, not the wall of promise. So now I got to add a new one.
Oh, you're adding another one?
I got to replace it.
While we're here, Mike in Bentonville, I have unblocked you, and Tyler in Greenwood, who is becoming quite the fair. I think they just block him for fun now. Tyler, you have also been released. So welcome back.
Okay. I now have a new promise to put on the wall of promises.
What do you got?
Making it official.
Oh.
Florida not winning March Madness. So I can put this tack back in this card. By the way, also up here is UConn not going to the Sweet 16 by you.
Yes,
so
that's not going to happen.
So you've got one on the line here.
Okay. E is southeast of Florida.
Incorrect.
That is very, very wrong. It is southwest of California. Right? Yeah. Southwest of California. Southeast of Florida is Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, Cuba.
I guess technically, in a way, if you look at the globe,
if you keep going
east, you will get to Hawaii.
No, we're not accepting
So in a
that.
way,
No, I'm going no good on this. I'm going no good on this one.
Olivia, I'm going to forward you something. Would you please load this? We have the audio.
Oh man, you got people on the inside.
Did someone send that to you?
I'm not. This is not important on how I got it. It's simply that I have it. Would you please download that for me and pop that up? And we'll
You gotta love the fact that everybody is out to screw everybody at the moment's notice in this place. I've got the audio. I'll turn it in. No, I'll turn it in. No, I'll turn it in on Ruskin. I'll turn this in. Oh,
all right. Eddie is texting. He says Ty claims the reason he thought Hawaii was south of Florida is because whenever he would look at a map, it would be in the little square down in the right corner of the map.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's not even on the right corner.
Okay, listen.
All right.
Now, Dustin from Stamps would like us to do a wall of broken promises. God, we don't have a wall that big.
that'd That's like the Great Wall of China. If we're going to put broken promises,
this is an interesting text from Abner. Did I miss when we played clips of Ruskin's speech? No, sir, you did not. I have them.
Oh, good. See, that's what I'm telling you. Everybody is out to get everybody else at a moment's notice.
Listen, I'm going to compliment you. See, I didn't do that.
I did that. I'm sorry.
I'm going to compliment
you. It's so loud to me. I can't.
You did very well.
I did.
Given no guardrails.
I didn't think I did very well at all.
I thought you did very well. However, there were one or two moments that I went, ooh, I don't know if I'd done that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you got to go for it.
Well, because, of course you did.
I already had the check, so I was feeling a little emboldened, like they weren't going to take it away.
Right.
So I went for it on a couple things.
Paul in Fort Smith says if you're on your way to Hawaii, you go through the Panama Canal. It's not far after that.
Well, I mean, if you're going on the, you could get there through a
greatest
through
boat,
a boat.
Pinta, Nina, or Santa Maria.
Of those
three, yeah. Your favorite?
I don't know.
Okay,
I've never thought of that before.
Right.
I don't know.
We have the audio loaded.
Oh, good.
If you want to hear.
Where is it?
Right there.
Got it.
It's right there.
Here we go.
Is Hawaii west, like southwest? I always thought it was southeast, below Florida. Is it south? I legitimately think.
Hang on, you think Hawaii's where?
Southeast, below Florida.
That'd be South America.
Okay, so Hawaii's down
southeast, below Florida. Okay.
Does that makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Makes a lot of sense.
I thought it was down there, so it's down here. Okay. So yeah, you can hop,
I don't
skip,
think
and
it's
jump.
down anywhere.
Hop, skip, and a jump, and
Colton, where's Hawaii? Our 50th state.
I don't have.
They're our 50th, or was Alaska? Yeah, it was after Alaska.
They're in the Pacific Ocean.
Like in the middle of it.
Okay, couple things.
I've been there.
Saying they're in the Pacific Ocean isn't helpful to Ty's case.
Yeah, I bet he doesn't know where that is.
Hawaii is closer to the Philippines than it is to Cuba.
Yes, it is. Yes.
It's out near Guam. Guam.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. Nothing going on in Guam, sir.
That's Good Morning Vietnam. These are the people in charge of our collective futures. Just FYI.
I know.
They're arguing over how many states we've got and where are they.
Well, if it was 50th or 49th, which I think it's 50th, right? I don't know. They called Alaska Seward's Folly. I know that much.
You want to know an easy way to remember that Hawaii is the 50th
Please,
state?
I'm dying to hear this.
Most Hawaiian-born baseball players wear 50.
Oh, well, there you go.
Also, Hawaii 5-0.
Look what you did there. Is that a mnemonic device?
Sure.
Okay.
It can be. Sure.
All right.
But that's how I remember that. Benny Agbayani played for the Mets, wore 50.
And also on.
You know who wears 50? That traitor Mookie Betts.
Oh, Mookie Betts. But is he from Hawaii?
I don't care.
Okay.
But he wears 50.
I don't think he is.
But Benny Agbayani was.
I'm sure he's been there, but I don't think he's from there.
Gavin blames his teachers for passing him. Look, at some point, you just want him out.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can only take the third grade 4 times.
So, on Amazing Race, they have to do those challenges.
Yep.
And they'll have people do them like 18, 19, 20 times, and they keep failing. And I'm always like, just pass them and move on with our lives. For God's sakes, they're not winning. Who cares at this point? Just give them the green check mark and let's move on. Please.
It's tough.
It's exhausting.
It's
because sometimes they have to recite something like in a foreign language.
Now,
if they don't get it right,
you are the chief tie defender. You get very upset when we hammer him for things like this. Please defend this.
I don't know if I can defend
Okay,
this.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
Why?
Why is a great question. The great question.
Even I don't know.
So here's your basic map of America here, right? I'm holding this up on the camera. And if you spin all the way out here into the Pacific Ocean,
right.
There
it
would
is.
be Hawaii right
it
there. There it is right there. Yes, it is in the middle of the North Pacific.
Here's something that's a little alarming, is that his folks, they paid for that education. Like you and I, we went to public school.
No.
Yeah, that's
Ruskin
right.
didn't.
No, DQ, you and I went to public
There you
school,
go.
and
Right.
never looked at a map.
Ever?
Never.
I enjoy doing that sometimes. You just pull up the map and like, well, where's this place?
If I ever
What's this
have a
look like?
question about anything, I will Google it.
Google
I
Maps
have
is one of
to
my
Google
favorite
it.
things in the world.
Well, and I'm on Google Maps. So I love that.
See?
Not only
Not in Hawaii,
not only am I a customer, I'm a client.
Oh, my God. He's going to Rhode Island. Does he have any idea where that is?
I think he thinks that's an island.
Oh, God.
I don't think he thinks that's in the lower 48.
He probably thinks it's one of the Aleutian Islands.
Yeah.
Ty, the Aleutian Islands are the islands. Never mind.
That's a smaller state than Delaware, right?
It's the smallest state.
Rhode Island is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The ocean state.
Oh, it is.
That's what it says.
He's gonna screw this up so bad. He's gonna go to Providence, Arkansas, and be like, "Where's the game?" He's gonna end up at a White County Central High School and be like, "I'm in Providence. Where's the game?" Because there are many Providences in this country. But this one happens to be Providence, Rhode Island.
Ty, if you don't know where it is, Daddy's got you.
That's right. Yeah. I'm serious. He's gonna end up in Providence, Arkansas, out there at the little choke and puke they got on the middle of the highway.
Do they have any sort of like baseline like test? Like the civil service exam to work here?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
I was about.
Oh, no.
I thought you were going to say graduate high school because now I think you do have to take some sort of weird
Now there's a
citizen
question.
test.
Could you go back and pass a final exam from high school?
No.
No, not a chance.
Which one?
Yeah. I could.
Like a general one. Like general knowledge.
No. General
In
knowledge?
general automotive knowledge.
No, I don't know that still. Okay. You go to the oil place and they fix
What's
it.
your current line of What's your current line of work? I'm an out-of-work hairdresser. DQ, that's my cousin Vinny. Her expertise is in general automotive knowledge.
Yeah.
Mike and Van Buren.
Is he driving to Rhode Island?
I don't know. Says
It's 24 hours away. There's no way he's driving.
Okay, first of all, your drive time and everybody else's drive
I
time is
Googled
totally
it
different.
yesterday
Secondly,
because I was wondering.
His car
Secondly,
ain't making it.
he's insane. He would drive 24 hours to watch a Razorback game. He's nuts. This guy. He is. I wouldn't do it, but he
Great
would.
question from Corey in Dallas. What's worse, not knowing where Hawaii is or trying to sneak into Canada with a fake ID?
Fog has entered the chat.
I'm going to go with the fake ID because that's a crime. Not knowing where Hawaii is, that's...
Especially now.
Yeah.
Would have been a Hooskow.
Your new sports director of Kansas
That's
Student
true.
Radio.
Can you believe this? He's the sports director at the University of Kansas radio station.
Oh, he failed up. How about
How
that?
does this keep happening to him?
I don't know. He knows where the bodies
He
are buried
said
up
like
there.
multiple seniors applied for the position.
And he got
he's
it?
a sophomore.
Wow. That's right.
Kendall from Siloam says he cheated on all of his finals.
Well, there you go.
All right. I didn't know we were doing confession. You're absolved, my son. 6 Hail Marys and 5 Our Fathers will get you out of it.
Right. Andy in Mountain Home is claiming his St. John's will destroy the Hogs.
His St. John. Now, he
Well,
homie hopped.
First of all,
He
you
homie hopped over.
better get past Omaha and Arkansas. Great assistant coach Chris Crutchfield before you think about getting to Arkansas. And Arkansas's got to beat Kansas. And this is the first. Here's a nugget for you. You know, we don't know anything here, but I know this. This is the first time ever Cal's been an underdog in the first round.
Oh.
First time ever. They've never been an underdog in the first round.
Now, did you see the video they put out with Cal having to explain to Big Z where Providence was?
No, I didn't see that.
Who do you think
do they have oysters there?
Do you think who would win a geography bee? Ty or Big Z?
Big Z. Big Z by 10 miles. Big Z. Big Z would. He could do all the state capitals probably better than Ty could. I have no doubt about that.
I don't like how Calipari really didn't help him whenever
No.
he asked. He's just that it's in the U.S.
He's an ass. Is what
That's because Cal doesn't know either. He just gets on the plane. He didn't know where he's going.
Yeah.
I mean, he just
Wherever the
plane
pilots
goes.
land,
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
and the private car takes him.
We must be here because the plane stopped. That's where we must be.
Yeah.
So we're at our destination. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Brown is in Providence.
It is.
I forgot about that.
Lisa Loeb went to Brown.
So did Chris Berman.
Yes, Brown Bears.
That's right.
That's
what a mascot.
I've bet on them a few times.
Brown Bears. The pride of the Ivy League.
I have. They're Ivy League-ish.
Now we are on the doorstep. Should Arkansas take care of Kansas on Thursday night, and I'm not going to assume that's going to happen, like a lot of your honks in the media are going to, because it's going to be a difficult task, because everything is different when March Madness is painted on the floor. But we do have the possibility of more people being in Andy and Mountain Home's spot. Right. Your homie hop team could face your old team, and then what do you do?
Oh,
you can't lose? Is that how that works?
Absolutely you can't lose. You're in a good spot there.
Okay. Because that could happen. Because, I mean, I kind of shadow homie hop to St. John's this year, too. They were fun watch.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm not grown men on that team.
I'm
too.
not a huge fan of that team, but sure, why not?
I think there's a few divorces on that team, and I'm not talking about on the coaching staff. I'm talking the players. How old they are
too. All about VCU.
Well, that's a tough first rounder.
All about VCU. Yeah, they got jobbed. Totally jobbed.
There. I mean, that's a tough one.
Now
you got BYU.
I have filled out the first round of my bracket, and I am prepared to tell you that Arkansas is going to beat Kansas. Arkansas by
you're prepared by
double
that.
digits, no question.
Oh, there it is. We know
Arkansas
what that means,
by
kids.
double digits.
Wink, wink. You know what that means.
Yep, they'll face St. John's in the second round, and yeah, you take your shot. But double digits, easy win. Bill Self will self-destruct. And
I see what you did.
Did you see what I did there? Thank you.
Cute.
I'm not a fan of Kansas this year. I don't think they're very good, and I don't like Hunter Dickinson.
We've long since established
he's a punk.
Hunter Dickinson in his 14 years of college. That we've seen his entire career arc from talented young star to over-the-hill washed guy, which is where we are now. We've seen the full career arc, and now he gets to next year, I guess, go play in Latvia or something and make money. He's not playing in the league.
Robert from Bull Shoals is texting. I hope Ty doesn't take a left at Albuquerque. DQ, that's the Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny. Everything was take a left at Albuquerque.
Take a left at Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. The only thing I ever learned in transportation was how to spell Albuquerque.
And it is spelled
Alberque. Burquerque.
Home of the Pit.
New Mexico's winning first round game. They got Marquette.
Oh yeah.
That everything that I've watched on is like Shaka Smart and Marquette are trending down. I think they've lost 3 of 5, 4 of 5, something like that. Don't like them at all. Don't like the way they're playing.
Who's favored in the BYU VCU game?
It's BYU is favored.
Okay, they've lost the last 3 NCAA tournament games as a favorite.
Yeah, no, I'm and the great conundrum in the first round is that the BPI says Memphis 52% to win, yet they're an underdog.
I can't go with them.
They're bouncy.
Okay, but
they're bouncy.
They always goof around for 36 minutes and then they end up winning by 9.
That's what they do.
I don't trust them.
They're either going to get knocked out in the first round or they're going to win the thing. There's no in between. So they'll probably get knocked out in the first round.
That's probably true. All right, we'll be back here on Ruskin and Zack after these words.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Fan. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo yo te traje. Pago a maones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' la nena, no, pa' los nenes, pa' la
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download
of who we are, because in this business, trust is everything.
Find an advisor who's invested in you at Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text GRIT to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text GRIT to 42424. That's GRIT to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
In 2024, prostate cancer was the #1 most newly diagnosed cancer in Arkansas. That's why the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation has continued to raise awareness, provide screenings, and support men throughout Arkansas in their fight against prostate cancer for 25 years. The Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation is working now to secure sponsors for this September's Pigskins and Prostates Golf Tournament in Rogers. Remember, early screening and regular follow-ups with your physician can save your life. Go to arprostatecancer.org or call 501-379-8027 now.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on HitThatLine.com.
Your news brought to you by the Good Church. There's nowhere to sit. Get the good chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Arrowman that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you would like to be seated in the good chair. Arkansas and Kansas going to play in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
Look out, here come the Jayhawks. Double team and say your prayers. There's no room for pansies on the floor when you get Kansas in
Pansies. Hear that, Bruce Pearl?
In other words, na. Hey. Adios.
That game's going to take place Thursday in beautiful Providence, Rhode Island. Ty, that's on the East Coast
of the United States.
Tip time is 6:10. We're on the air at 5:30 with that courtside show thing. The Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 29% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen says Arkansas is a 4.5-point underdog. A very, and I do mean very, special presentation of Hog Reaction comes your way 1 hour after the game. Baseball team loading up on cupcakes midweek. They got ORU today and tomorrow before South Carolina comes to town this weekend. Mm-hmm.
Your poll questions.
Yeah.
That Zach put up
Yeah.
because I was getting my hair cut.
Oh, you got to hear this.
Can't wait for this.
You got. Billy. Go ahead.
Tanner wants to know, does the tournament start today?
Jalapeno poppers or the shrimp shooters or anything else they have at what was that place called? Tchotchke's?
Yes.
No.
No, Tchotchke's had the flair.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can I get interested in some jalapeno poppers? Some shrimp shooters? Remember that? That guy? He's got 37 pieces of flair, that guy. All right.
Is ibuprofen considered a pre-workout?
Yes.
60% of people said yes. True fan Jessica replied, if you don't roll out of bed popping an ibuprofen, then we can't be friends.
Exactly.
We
had that conversation.
It's early in the routine. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, look, if you're not popping ibuprofen like Tic Tacs early in the morning, we're just built different.
Right.
I try to tough it out.
Why?
As much as I can.
No.
Well, you're
Because
young.
then you build a tolerance for it, and you have to take as many as you do take at a time.
I was told you
for
can
it
take
to work.
8,000 milligrams a day. No? Said that.
I think
Not
you
important.
should consult a doctor on that.
I did,
number.
actually.
She did not tell you.
Another doctor.
Another one.
I did.
Is McDonald's Irish? 80.
No, but McDowell's is.
84% of people said no.
They do have the Big Mick, after all. McDowell's is Irish.
Right. I just, that was a question I wanted to know. It turns out they're Scottish, actually.
And are compression socks the first sign it's over? Did all of these come from your personal life?
Where else is he going to get them?
It was just a question.
78% of people said yes. And
See?
those are your polls. Go touch grass.
It's terrible being old.
Does the winner of this tournament game, this has come up a couple times on the text line, they get to pronounce it their way? Like, if Kansas wins, is it Arkansas?
You mean like, are we ever going to get the fight song back from Cleveland State?
Right State.
Right
It's a fine.
State, which is in Cleveland, I think.
I don't know.
Whatever.
No, we lost it because of the women's game that one year.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah, never got it back.
So if Arkansas wins, we get to call them the Kansas Jayhawks?
I think
Yes.
that works.
Kansas State? Okay. Seems fair to me.
All right.
So that's what's on the line, folks.
Okay. So this morning, I get a text. And what time does this text come in? 8:21 a.m.
That's early.
From one DQ. Getting a haircut at 9, so I should hopefully be in by 9:45. To which I replied, see you at noon.
Yeah.
She replied with, it will not take that long. DQ, what time do you arrive?
10:15.
Yep, there it is.
30 minutes
There it is.
late.
She was adamant. It will not
Well,
take
it
that
didn't
long.
take until noon.
If we're playing the Price is Right, who wins?
Well, you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because you didn't go over.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
It took a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
I did not anticipate her curling my hair. So that's
Was that something you ordered?
No.
Oh.
Sometimes when you get your hair cut, they just style it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually don't have her style my hair. Today she just started doing it.
When you
so-
make your appointments, do you give fake names?
No.
Oh. Do
I
you?
just text her and I say I need my haircut.
I know. I give Melinda fake names. I was Sloan Peterson the last
No,
time.
I don't do
Why?
that. I don't do that, but I really hate talking when they ask, so what do you do? And I have to make up something. like I'm in plumbing or whatever. Because I really don't like telling people what I do. Because then it opens up a whole, oh, that must be a great job. Do you get to go to games all the time? And I'm like, no, it's not that great. Just telling you.
It really isn't. They go, oh, that's great.
You're doing shows at 1:45 in the morning. It's not that great.
Wait a minute. Do you go to you don't go to the same person every time?
Yeah, I do.
Well, then you tell them once and then it's over.
I still haven't told them.
But if you did.
But then they always ask you also, like, well, you got anything going on today? And I'm like, I guess, I don't know. This is it.
God, you are a delight.
I will say at the drive-through coffee place, when they say, what do I have going on? And I'm going to work.
Yeah, you never.
I usually don't say, I'm just on my way to work.
All right, so the drive-through coffee place people, you do not engage because you will be there for 40 minutes.
Yeah. I just say, oh, yeah, nothing much.
And everybody's honking the horn behind
right,
you. Like,
right. Come on, move!
I saw this woman in front of me driving, and she stuck her head out the window and started screaming at someone.
Really?
No, not me.
Oh.
I could not figure out who she was screaming at or what had happened, but she was mad.
Big mad?
Like,
what?
I'm surprised she didn't get out of the car.
Is this
mad.
today?
Now you have to record that if that happens, right?
You went and got your haircut and then went and got coffee and were late?
No.
Did you get it before your haircut?
What?
Wow.
I didn't go to get coffee today.
I just asked you if you went, if this happened today.
It did.
It was a very confusing line of questioning, Your Honor.
Shut
up. It did happen. This incident happened today.
Ross in Paris says his standard line is you tell them you haul raw sewage.
It's kind of like when you call in sick, you just say it's a stomach thing, and there's no follow-ups.
Well, no, if you can't hold anything down, nobody's going to follow. I mean, if you say you've got a headache.
Yeah, that's weak.
That's
weak.
Extremely weak. You say you got both engines working, nobody's going to bother you.
Right. Picks to follow.
Right.
To prove it. Oh, that's funny.
Tyler in El Dorado says, DQ, usually when you don't know who they're hollering at, it's you.
Yeah, she was mad at you.
It wasn't me because she wasn't making eye contact with me.
You make eye contact when you yell at people?
I've never yelled at anybody.
Well, yelled at him that one time. We got it in the machine over there.
Yeah.
That wasn't a mad yell, though.
You're pretty upset.
You were pretty upset.
I've never mad yelled at anybody.
Pretty agitated.
When else do you yell?
When you're happy?
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're goofing around?
Yelling is part of your goofing around a toolbox, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, don't say it. I know you want to. Just don't say it.
What?
I know what the name he uses. Don't say it.
It's a good name.
It's a great name. I like to use obscure movie characters.
Oh,
for you're in industrial sales.
Well, that's also the backstory of the character he sent in there a moment ago.
Yeah, I got
Mr. Larry. Captain Larry.
Bob and Branson says, tell them you're unemployed.
That's good.
That's a good one.
actually.
Go from there.
Yeah, y'all need anybody here? I can sweep up the hair or something. I could do that.
Doug at Mountain Home says yelling when you're goofing around is a red flag, DQ.
Okay, it's not angry yelling. It's more
How do you know the difference?
shouting. Because you can hear when someone's angry in their voice.
Yeah.
Okay. Gilligan pointing out that it's really odd drinking a Red Bull vodka in it.
Wait a minute. What now?
Why would you ever drink a Red Bull over
ice?
with a
No
can?
sense.
That's odd.
Very classy.
No.
That would make it taste bad, I think.
Yeah, I do too.
One, water it down. And
You don't want it on the rocks?
No.
Okay.
There are things that you drink for a purpose. No one likes the taste of beer. You're drinking it to get from point A to point B. Right. Red Bull, you just want the bolt. You want the boost.
Yeah.
You want the bolt of lightning. Ride the lightning. That's what
there
you
are
want.
drinks you taste for. You think I enjoy drinking tea?
No.
Unsweetened tea? No, of course not. Well, it gets me where I need to go.
Yeah.
So like a Jeep.
Can you demonstrate a happy yell?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know what that would be like.
Oh, so you've only
Right
angry
this
yelled.
second.
Uh-huh. So you can't demonstrate a happy yell.
Yelling doesn't always have to mean angry.
It's been my experience that yes, it does.
Well, these things happen. Dustin does actually love the taste of beer.
Dustin, you're an alcoholic.
Wow.
You are. You know it. I know it.
That's your estimation of the events in question.
Yes. All I can have is an opinion based on the facts that we're given.
Yeah, it is an opinion.
I mean, judges they put out opinions all the time.
That's right.
Why does nobody go after that?
Sometimes they get followed, but it's pretty good. All right, let's see here. Anytime anyone has ever yelled at me, according to Gavin, it's not been because they were happy to see.
Yeah, good point, DQ. What do you got on that?
I just don't think you guys are understanding what I'm saying.
So you're calling us dumb?
Yeah,
No.
We're not dumb as Ty. I know where Hawaii is, for God's sake.
That's true, too.
Good Lord. And Providence, the one in Rhode Island. That's an Eagles lyric. In The Last Resort. She came from Providence, the one in Rhode Island.
Doesn't, what's her name, live in Rhode Island?
Where the old world shadows hang.
Your girl.
Taylor Swift has a house in Rhode Island.
Oh, will they be touring the estate, the compound?
Yeah, how close is that to, like, the Providence Civic Center or wherever they're playing?
Well, Rhode Island is really small, so...
Right up the street.
Right up the street, yeah. They're right down the road.
It's on the beach.
Oh, of course it is. Rhode Island, known for its
beaches and its white sand beaches.
That's right, man.
I guarantee you, there's not white sand there. It's brown.
Yeah, it's just dirt,
and the water's green.
Yeah,
and,
probably.
That's Rhode Island in a nutshell. All right.
I don't know what to do. All right. What happened?
Nothing. People are still taking shots at Ty for not knowing where Hawaii is.
A lot of shot taking going on there.
Really. I'd like to take a couple of shots.
It's the day after St. Patrick's Day. We got a lot of shot taking going around here. In Arkansas, and the Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. We are here in the Crane Automotive Team Studios on Ruskin and Zack, taking you through this terrific 2 for Tuesday.
Sun is shining.
That's right. Sun's
Yeah.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
It's the spring swim event at Burton Pools and Spas. We're making a huge splash giving away 4 Intex pools, each worth $2,000. Enter to win at any of our 3 locations. Stock up and save. Get 15% off your summer water care supply. Or take $30 off a 25-pound bucket of chlorine tabs. Need a new pool? Semi-in-ground start at only $17,999. Save up to $12.50 on Doughboy above-ground pools. Hurry into the spring swim event at Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Hey man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry. Apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenics Total T.
I've heard about Nugenics. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenics, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text KING to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenics Total T. It's the number one selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenics Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text KING to 42424. That's KING to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on annual retirement contributions. With Robinhood Gold, the perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Hey there, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm tracking a beautiful day today in northwest Arkansas with sunny skies and high temperatures rising into the upper 70s. Fire danger will be high over the next 2 days as those strong south winds will be capable of gusting up to 45 miles an hour. Wind advisories start at 1 o'clock today. They'll stay in place until 7 p.m. Wednesday night. Overnight lows tonight drop down into the upper 50s. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. I hope you have a great Tuesday.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we are returned here on the program. Ruskin and Zack. That's right. I was explaining to Jamie from Fayetteville why the YouTube feed keeps going in and out.
Internet sucks.
And he's like, I gave him an explanation, and he's like, yeah, that tracks. Yes, it does. You're right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing but consistent. You have to say that.
It's not you, it's us.
Of course, yeah. If you have any issues streaming the show, it's not you.
Not you.
No,
it's us.
No. The retired Rube got some new internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the
Getting off
same
that
internet.
dial-up thing?
Yeah, they boosted up his power now, so he's living in the 2010s now on the internet. Very excited.
What's he downloading that he needs all this new power for?
Nothing really.
Okay.
He's got the YouTube TV.
He just wants it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my mom's afraid of anything new. She thought the new internet would blow up the television. It's so fast. I'm not sure how that works, but she was always worried my pretend radio stations were going to catch fire also. Even though all those cords, like none of them had like power to them at one point, when I was really young.
But then they had power?
Well, yeah, I got a mixer and Radio Shack.
Yeah,
and had
okay,
a mic
that's
going.
well, I mean, depending on what the wiring was in the house, yeah, it could actually present a fire risk.
It's amazing to me because at one point I absconded my dad's stereo speakers. Then I later got some speakers of my own, like the big, stand-up speakers. You know what I mean?
Absconded with your father's speakers?
Yeah, I just took the radio over. He wasn't using it, so I took it.
Uh-huh.
But I never, in all the years of hooking up those speakers with the wire, I never had a fire. Never. Because, if you have the radio on, you hook that speaker in, you could, get a little spark action there.
No, I've done that.
Yeah. I don't know where I think those speakers are gone.
Probably. People don't use indoor speakers anymore.
The big, tall.
Everybody's got the little dots now. That
Yeah. They're very out. They're very loud though. They were good speakers.
Those dots, they're loud.
Those are loud too.
I've got 3 of them, and if you get them hooked up all simultaneously throughout the house shakes.
That's good. Like when you start that 1,000 horsepower we were talking about yesterday.
Brother, listen, I cannot get that car out of my head. I may sell the house to buy that thing.
Well, you could live in the car
just so I could do 200 miles an hour, just once.
You'd live in the car.
I might. Not a lot of room in there, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Right. DQ, you should have seen this thing. Lime green, it's beautiful. 1,050 horsepower. I checked.
My dad's got the fast internet now, so he's
good for him.
Look at our dads. Your dad's got a new truck. My dad's got fast internet now.
My father has a very love-hate relationship with his truck. All this technology, it's electric, and he doesn't like that. I'm like, well, why'd you buy it? And I saw the sticker on it. I'm like, you bought this. My dad paid for it. He does. My father finances nothing because he's afraid of the bank.
Paying cash.
He thinks the banks are fleecing him and stealing his information. And I'm like, no, Dad, they're the one group you can probably count on that's not. But he paid cash for his truck, and he bought it right off. He didn't buy it off the showroom, but he bought it off the lot. And he's terrified of all this electronic. He won't plug his phone in. He won't let it hook up the Wi-Fi because he thinks his car will steal his information, and then somebody will. They're terrified of this. The two of them.
So he goes and gets the certified check, and then comes back and just hands it to the little cash window at the dealership. Is that how that works?
Okay, we got time for this. All right. So my father bought my mother, I'll just say, a German sports car that's expensive.
Okay.
My father went in, handed the guy a credit card. And the guy's like, what do you want me to do? He's like, I'm paying for it.
Whoa.
And the guy goes, well, sir, we can't do it. He goes, run it. Run it. Run it. And they walked out that day. And the best part was, he just handed him a receipt. It was like, right.
Do you have to sign that receipt
I
like
think
you
so.
do at Chili's?
Yeah, I think you do.
Do you put a tip on there, or what do you do there?
Baffled by this. My dad's like, run it.
Oh, they've never run a credit card for that amount of money before.
It was hilarious. My mom's describing it to me. She's like, my mom, she doesn't get in on this stuff. She'll just sit in the corner. But my dad, this is like the thrill for him, is to be able to go in and just make people very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's run it.
Yeah. I remember when I bought my first house, and you have to go to the bank and get the check and then go to the closing, right? So I'm driving. I've got this check, and I'm driving. I'm like, who is this? I'm getting a little lightheaded. I'm like, that's a lot of money on this. There's a lot of money here. Oh,
yeah.
That's the most money I've ever held. I mean, in check form. I mean, I'm not Scrooge McDuck or anything here, but
it was
heady.
We've had that discussion about what's the largest check you've ever written.
Yeah.
We had that at a family Thanksgiving one year, and I'm like, Dad, shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, he's going to win.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to win that. Well, actually, no. My uncle actually paid cash for a Ferrari.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, that's
pays to be in the Irish mob.
The more and more I realize I'm the black sheep of our family.
That's right.
I'm like the low guy.
You don't have two nickels to rub together.
I do not. I got a teenage daughter. No, I got nothing.
Oh,
No, I got nothing. I could use a little help from some of these people. Trying to feed this
hit 'em
thing.
up.
I have, and they all go, no.
should have been in the Irish mob like everybody else.
Yeah.
Would have paid off for you.
Probably should have.
Then you could go get yourself something nice. Then the guy puts $500 in your coat pocket. Like, hey, go get yourself something nice.
I'd like to. One day I want to be part of a $100 handshake, and not me giving the 100.
Oh, you want to be on the receiving?
I do. I think that's cool. That's what they do at Ohio State to pay their players. Or they
Well,
did.
it's now legal now.
Right.
Did you see what they did with that? The NCAA. They threw their hands up. So
no way.
Yeah, I know. So there's all these things going on about promising people this, that, and the other thing before they quote unquote sign. The NCAA said, "Yep, promise whatever you want. We don't care."
Mm-hmm.
Like
sounds right.
They've done absolutely nothing to stop tampering or any of this stuff. You are now allowed to negotiate NIL before you sign a player.
Gavin says, "I'm the tie of my family." That stings a little.
That's hard. That's
that one. DQ. That's not
angry
right.
words.
Who's the black sheep of your family? Is it you?
No.
Kenna. They like
No.
Kenna.
I don't think we have a black sheep.
No. Every family's got one. It could be a cousin.
That's
Out of the four of us?
Mm-hmm.
Or my whole extended family?
It's me.
JT says he needs my dad's contact info. My dad apparently JT got stuck talking to my dad when we were down at Oaklawn. JT, I'm surprised he didn't give you a business card. He has my father has business cards with his name, a fake phone number, and it says business, none of yours. And he loves to hand them out. He thinks he's so funny.
It's a good joke the first time.
It's a great joke. Like people go, my dad will go, "Oh, hey, here's my card. Just give me a shout." And they look at it, they see his name, they really don't read it. But later on they went back, business, none of yours.
And there's not a phone number on there? Or it's a fake
phone number, yeah.
It's that song that you call it and it goes to Hall & Oates or whatever. Remember that number? There used to be that number that you would...
Yes, and you get the Hall & Oates, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. My dad hasn't called any cops in Virginia meter maids lately, so we're very pleased about that.
There's some growth being
hauled off in
there.
a police car.
That's good.
Mike and Van Buren points out, DQ, if you don't know who the black sheep is, it's you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I am.
Andy and Mountain Home backing that up.
Like the smelly kid.
Could it be Mia?
No.
How's Mia doing?
She's awesome.
How's the diet going? We haven't had a Mia diet update in a while.
Well, there was an incident.
Incident?
Darn the music.
Got 50 seconds.
She has this cat scratching post that's kind of in an X shape, and so she lays right here. She jumped off of her cat tree onto this thing, and she broke it. I do think, though, physics were not on her side. I think any kitty could have done that.
No, not any kitty.
Big kitty. Can we rename Mia Butterbean? Can we rename?
Yeah, like the boxer? Yeah.
Wow. Breaking furniture out here.
Poor Rummy.
I feel seen, though, as someone who's, as DQ puts it, broken multiple
Flops.
chairs here.
That's because you're a plopper.
Broken multiple chairs. I feel seen all of a sudden here. All right, this is Ruskin and Zack.
I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 news update in 60 seconds. New developments after a bad breakup between XNA and Highfill, where the airport decided to detach from the city, taking its tax dollars with it. Highfill is expected to consider a settlement offer at a meeting this evening. In Fort Smith, we're following the latest in a hit-and-run arrest involving a person on a motorcycle. Everything we've learned so far with that is available online right now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. Weather-wise, another warm and windy day, but that will change tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says Wednesday will be a flip-flop day, and not because that's the recommended foot attire. It's because instead of getting warmer throughout the day, we'll get colder, so be prepared. And in sports, have you filled out your bracket yet? And if so, how far do you have the Hogs going? They take on the Kansas Jayhawks Thursday in a rematch of their preseason opener. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for all the news that matters to you, live, local, and late breaking.
Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, qualified buyers can take advantage of rates starting at just 0% for 60 months with approved credit or up to $4,500 in customer cash rebates on 2024 Outlanders. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyers has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyers and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyers, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
Pinnacle Grove Senior Living is an independent, assisted, and memory care community, offering amenities such as theaters for movies, libraries, cafe coffee shops, fitness center for exercise and wellness, heated indoor swimming pool, green space areas, dining room for restaurant and freestyle dining options, and many others. Come visit Pinnacle Groves today, located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 to schedule your Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Hey, it's James Teague with the Teague Law Firm. I'm excited to be back on Halftime with Phil and Matt Fridays at 12:15. Outside of talking baseball, I can help with all family law matters, including divorce, custody, and child support. Teague Law Firm can also help with criminal law, such as traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Follow me at the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. Visit us online at teague-law.com. Come check out our new office at 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
He struck him out swinging. Is your home ready for the changing seasons? Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling keeps your systems running smoothly year-round. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, their certified technicians have you covered. Take advantage of their seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 or visit PrecisionComfortHeatingandCooling.com today. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Comfort is just a call or a click away.
Join the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in March for all of the madness and catch every game. With wall-to-wall TVs, keeping up with your bracket is a cinch. While you're there, take advantage of their game day specials, perfect for toasting big wins. From 8 to 10 p.m. every night, enjoy half-priced appetizers during Appy Hour. Ideal for those late-night games. Visit theallamericansteakhouse.com or download the app to reserve your event room or curbside pickup and delivery. The All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, where great food and big games come together.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zack starts right now.
I can't figure some of this stuff out. We got the TV on here. Ruskin and Zack.
Okay.
And listen, I know that there are big followings in some of these podcasts, like McAfee and, Rogan and Lebitard and all these things. But, like, who in the hell is listening to the Cam Hayward podcast?
Pittsburgh Steelers fans.
Like,
what's your dad always say about television?
My dad always says, it's on television, so someone will be watching it.
It's out there. Someone will listen to it.
But what is, what is success? Like, I know what we do here. And by the way, I think we do pretty well here in the digital space. When you put all this stuff together, right? Like, I think we're doing okay. But what is that's another thing about this whole podcast world is what is good? You know
no, but it's all garbage.
No, I mean in terms of audience, what is successful? If Cam Hayward gets 1,000 downloads, is that success? Is that low? Is it 10,000?
Everything is relative. Did he make money on it?
Probably.
Success.
So he made money. That's the only reason. We're here to get rich.
We were here to get rich. You don't come here to get rich.
I know that.
You come here for the experience, so you can write it on your checks. I'm paying an experience.
Swepco.
Yep. They love that.
I just saw they were playing a clip on NFL Live from Cam Hayward's podcast, and I'm like, who would listen to this?
Said. It's not.
Well, I know
it's not the.
Everybody's
the
trying to have that moment where they go viral, and
Well, no, he's sick of waiting on Aaron Rodgers. One of your favorite punching bags. So he's he's like, I don't want to do this. If you're either in or you're not. So okay,
well, listen,
and it's going to catch some. Cam Hayward is the captain of the Steelers. It's going to catch some traction in Pittsburgh. And therefore, when
it's
shows
not
like NFL, whatever, it's going to be big news.
But look, he's not showing up anywhere till training camp. He missed all the OTAs last year with the Jets when he was already on the team to go to Egypt, and do ayahuasca or whatever he's doing out there.
A team like the Steelers,
communing with the the Mango Man or
an
whatever.
Organization like the Steelers are not going to wait on Aaron Rodgers. A team that's desperate and it's the 2 a.m. crowd that's going to be waiting on Aaron Rodgers. A team that's solid like the Steelers. They made the playoffs last year. A team like that's not going to wait on him. And frankly, he's not worth waiting on anymore.
No. I mean, he could send him from 9-8 to 8-9, but he's not the difference between...
Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season.
He's not the difference between 9-8 and, 14-3.
You're right.
That's not happening. So what's the point? He's not that guy anymore.
No,
I don't know if he ever was that guy.
He was that guy. He was one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league for a decade.
He's only got one ring, though. He always blew it in the playoffs, except that one year he did.
There are guys, there are great quarterbacks that haven't had rings. He's had some downfalls, but what he's done is he's gone from being in that group of all-time greats. He's played his way out of it. It's very rare that we see a player, a surefire Hall of Famer, and he is, play himself out of a conversation with the greats of all time. No. I mean, from a talent standpoint, he's as good as there's ever been. He could do everything you needed him to do. He's just been a knucklehead for 5 years.
This is a good point from Hogwild, who listens to Cam Newton. It's funny. We've come full circle on this because 10 years ago, everybody made fun of Skip Bayless and the hot take culture, and everybody was just saying stuff. Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman to get all these reactions. And now the athletes are doing the exact same thing that Skip Bayless and Max Kellerman and Stephen A. did 10 years ago and are still doing. And now they're doing it, and now it's okay.
Well, yeah.
It's okay for Kendrick Perkins to say, the Lakers have saved the NBA or whatever it is.
Okay,
it's absurd.
Did you see the thing? I love Charles Barkley, and I love that the Inside the NBA. I love the show that they do. But this is one of the stupidest arguments that I have ever come across.
Kendrick Perkins?
Well, not just him and Kendrick Perkins, but it's the angle that he took. Kendrick Perkins made a point, right or wrong. I don't have an opinion either way. But Charles Barkley said, "Shut up, man! You averaged 5 a game." Now, you may think that's a knockout punch, but it really isn't. It doesn't mean he can't understand the game. Some of the best analysts were marginal players at best. It doesn't mean you can't understand the game. It said, "Well, you never played the game, so you can't comment on it." Bull bleep.
Can we get when this new ESPN and Inside the NBA merger happens next year? Can we please get Kendrick and Barkley on the same desk to just argue.
I seriously doubt it.
All you need is somebody to sit in there and say, "And we'll be right back after this."
That's right.
At the appropriate
Somebody
time.
to say, "Welcome back," and we'll be right back.
That's all you need. Just get in and get out.
I think that's the dumbest argument that, like professional athletes will throw at guys. Well, you never played the game, so you don't understand. No, it's actually, you can understand it. You may not be able to physically do it, but you can understand it. Really dumb argument, but Wally Serbiak, nice jacket from the Hugh Hefner collection.
Yeah, now we're watching. That is a velvet red jacket with a black lapel.
Wow.
That is straight from Hugh Hefner's movie night at the mansion.
After seeing Matt Lewis's jacket yesterday in suit combo, I think I'm going to get some pastel suits.
No,
I got the name of the place from him. I think I'm going to go do that.
That's what you
DQ
need.
yellow. Do I start yellow? Banana yellow?
No, start with a blue, because you can justify wearing kind of like a light blue suit.
But you can't justify wearing a yellow suit.
Not at first.
Oh.
You got to build up some credit before you
when
do
it
that.
becomes my thing, then you can wear yellow. Okay, I got it.
Zach, the suit guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
The guy who wears those weird suits.
He's the Craig Sager of Northwest Arkansas. God bless his soul. Craig Sager. Oh, all right.
Yeah, there you go. Tyler from South Korea. Dan Orlovsky is a good example of mediocre player, good analyst.
Yeah,
that's 100% right.
He's overcome. Well, what about this? Jimmy Dykes, good analyst, terrible coach.
Yep.
What about that?
Jimmy's an outstanding analyst.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, let's see here.
No, I saw that argument going on last week, and you scored 5 in the game. Look, we all know Brian Scalabrine, right?
Yeah.
He has a line like when he's challenging, when these guys want to challenge him to one-on-one, and he says to them, "I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me."
That's a good.
There's no coming back from that.
No,
I'm sorry. That's a knockout punch.
That's pretty good.
You're done.
That's pretty good.
That's tough.
That's right. So what happened to your boy Tracy Morgan last night? What happened?
Well, according to the official accounts,
I saw what.
Well, yeah, according to the official accounts, Tracy had a little food poisoning from MSG. Not
the chemical.
Not the chemical.
The building.
The building. He got a little food poisoning, and he threw
But
up.
nobody else threw up on Gucci Row, but
Derek,
he did.
Derek, do not bring facts into this at all. But he what do you call it?
He refunded right there on the court.
Yeah, he disgraced the floor at the Garden.
Oh, I'm sure it's been disgraced before, but not like that. That was some serious.
What are you saying, Derek? what has happened on the floor of MSG that I don't know?
Well, the Isaiah Thomas years come to mind. First of all,
Okay.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah. yeah. It's not great.
I was very. My reaction to all this was one. I was morbidly curious, like everybody else, and then the other thing is, I was thinking there are very few things worse in life when you are in a public place and you feel terrible. At a game or you're somewhere and you're just like, I have to get out of here. I feel terrible.
I was at a wedding.
Yeah, that's
and I threw up in bushes. It was a very nice house, one of those wraparound porches. No,
okay, good.
No, with one of these like the wraparound. No, I had my daughter with me at your wedding.
That's right. Yeah, you didn't throw up in the bushes.
No, but it had one of those wraparound porches, and they had the high bushes that came up to and I was like, I don't feel good, so I went out and threw up in the bushes. It was on Dixon Street, actually.
Oh, nice, nice. That's pretty bad. Or like you're driving.
Oh,
and you're like, okay,
I gotta stop.
It's got to stop, and you're like all clammy and gross feeling. Oh, it's terrible, terrible feeling.
For those of you driving right now, you're welcome.
That's right. Yeah, sorry, cause any accidents over that. But yeah, anyway, I hope he's feeling better and all. But it's really strange to see somebody throw up on the court at a basketball game. We don't see that very often.
Now, who do you call? I mean, you got to call your floor guy.
The custodial arts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do they bring? A mop?
This looked like you were going to need more than those little Lipman's mops that they mop up the
I'm
sweat
talking about
with.
the one in the bucket.
You're going to need some heavy duty equipment,
right? The one your high school cafeteria got cleaned with.
The yellow bucket with where you squeeze it out.
And
you're
the
going to
thing
need the
looks
whole
like
deal.
a wig, and you just.
That's right. Yes, that's right. You're going to need some heavy stuff here.
How do you clean the garden floor? Our lines are open.
And then you put kitty litter down to absorb it, right? Like, isn't that what you do in your garage? If you got like an oil?
That's oil.
Oh, you absorb it.
Not vomit.
But that doesn't work on vomit?
You do sawdust.
Sawdust.
will
Okay,
work,
all
yeah.
right. Some sawdust down on the
Pillow
court.
feathers, also another good one. If you don't have sawdust readily available.
Yeah. What weighs more, a pound of pillow feathers or a pound of sawdust?
Who couldn't get that?
Your daughter.
Yeah,
could.
that's right. Yeah. Let me see if she'll fall for that again.
Is she watching us on Twitch right now?
She shouldn't be.
We
She
do
should-
have one Twitch viewer. Right?
Today. No, she's in class.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Productive.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Her grades come out, I think, Thursday. Anything else? We good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
B, that's not nice. That's not nice. It's not nice.
Yeah.
Your wife is a fine cook.
I dodged a bullet there.
You did?
Well, because my wife is a terrific cook. She bakes. Because sometimes you have to I've heard there are some instances where guys have to be like, that's tasty, and then they spit it out in the napkin. But I'm doing great over there in the food department. Pretty good. You've had she made cupcakes.
Joe Navoka's texting. He's seen monkeys throw up and then just lick it up.
Well, that's kind of like when dogs poop and then they eat it, which doesn't make any sense to anyone ever, but that's what they do. I don't know. Now we're getting throw up stories, and I didn't really want to turn it into this.
That's what happens.
But that's what happened. But Tracy Morgan, you don't see that too often. And it was right there. So, the MSG table is at mid-court, and he had the last seat next to the table. There's Tracy Morgan spewing right there on the court at Madison Square Garden.
The call is what you want to hear. How did Walt Clyde react to it?
Spewing and brewing right there.
Tenacious and pugnacious. Tracy Morgan.
Looks like his gastrointestinal tract.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you watch some Walt Clyde highlights. Walt Clyde Frazier. He's terrific.
Turning and burning right now.
Right. Yep.
Running and stunning.
That's one of my favorites.
That's a classic.
Oh my God, Evan.
What did it say?
No.
I don't want to read it then.
Yeah, Jamie's right. I mean, if you feel that coming, you got to get up and move, right?
Yeah, but if you're at mid-court, you're not making it to any facility, anywhere. If you're in your room, you've got a chance, because odds are the toilet is 20 feet away, maybe. You could make that, but he's hundreds of feet from the nearest facility.
Jamie says he's upping and chucking. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie understood the assignment. That's Walt Clyde Frazier. We're done here. Okay, enough.
Way to go, Jamie.
Well done. Jamie's your winner.
Right?
Right. I think we should do everything in Walt Clyde today.
This is part of the calculus. So you're like, well, I'm not going to make it, but it's imminent. What do I do? What do you do?
Make a decision.
Yeah.
The last thing you do is throw up on the floor to stop the game.
That's right. Yeah. It's not good.
No.
No. I want to deal with Tyler's text after we pause here. All right. I have some thoughts on that we will get to momentarily. Also, today you're here on a special day. At 5:00, we have a major announcement to make. A major.
The earth will open.
You will feel the earth move under your feet.
Will you feel the skies come tumbling down?
Tumbling down. That's right.
That's Carole King.
That's right. Tapestry, right?
Absolutely. One greatest albums ever made. Tapestry's terrific.
Wait, is it some of the greatest music ever recorded?
We need to talk about that.
And then you play a Chumbawamba record?
Next segment, we need to talk about that.
Okay, we got it all mapped out.
Hear me out on this. I feel like we may be able to recycle this at some point if we're smart about this.
Presto bingo. Thank you, DQ.
Thank you, DQ. Thank you.
All right, this is ESPN Arkansas. We come to you from the Crane Automotive Team studio here on Ruskin and Zack. The Lindbergh team, in today's shifting real estate market, you need to trust somebody who can maximize the value of the home, and that's what happened for one approach. multiple offers flooding in, and the home completely blown away by the results and that the team delivered like they said they would. When results matter, experience and strategic marketing make all the difference. So the name to remember is Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate, can get you the cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home maybe for thousands over asking price. So go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds. From the experts at the Lindbergh Team, LIMBIRD, LindberghTeam.com, or Google the over 9,000 or the 1,000 five-star reviews by Googling Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, do y'all know what time it is?
It's about 2:30.
Summertime?
It's that and a whole lot.
For Razorback Spirit while on vacation, even Razorback swim trunks.
Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, we have what you need for your event.
And we have what you need for that trip to Omaha.
Even a new line of hard shell luggage.
Also, Omaha tees, flags, bases, loaded hats, and the boppers.
And you can get them here at the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium. Or you can check us online at those WWNs.
Dad, let me do that before you hurt yourself. He's talking about our website, shoponrazorback.com.
And if you can't reach us there, call us at 479-STADIUM.
All from the only family, alumni-owned and operated Razorback store.
South of the North Pole.
Dad, please.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hawks.
This is Ruskin and Zack.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruskin and Zack Show. Join us this Thursday, March 20th at Twin Peaks and Rogers for the Ultimate Basketball Tournament kickoff. We'll be there live from 2 to 6, getting you ready for the biggest hoops action of the season. Twin Peaks is your basketball headquarters with 29-degree draft beer and a kitchen serving up made-from-scratch fan favorites and wall-to-wall TVs so you won't miss a second of the action. Don't sit on the sidelines. Come join us, Ruskin and Zack, Thursday, March 20th from 2 to 6 at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
That used to be simple, like walking the dog, now difficult? You may be thinking there's no way that something as simple as the Good Feet store can help you. Like Bill.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Another satisfied customer of the Good Feet store is Wendy.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing. Feet store.
At Mr. Sparky, all of our need a panel replacement or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, qualified buyers can take advantage of rates starting at just 0% for 60 months with approved credit or up to $4,500 in customer cash rebates on 2024 Outlanders. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank. Local, friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings. You look and play back. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's top fitters list. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
At Mosquito Joe, our passion is making outside fun again. One of the most popular ways of achieving that goal is with a mosquito misting system. Mosquito Joe misting systems can be installed discreetly around your backyard, patio, boat dock, anywhere you're getting bugged.
The really cool thing about Mosquito Joe misting systems is that they mist automatically every day when mosquitoes are most active. And, if I want to, I can operate the system on my phone with a super easy-to-use app.
Mosquito misting systems. Just one more way Mosquito Joe makes outside fun again.
Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com.
Something amazing is happening in data management. Even though storage needs are constantly changing, companies are only paying for what they need now. That's because CDW customized a Pure Storage Evergreen One SLA-driven storage-as-a-service solution that delivers enterprise-grade hybrid cloud storage that is effortless, efficient, and evergreen. Simplify storage administration with Pure Storage at CDW. Make amazing happen. Find out more at cdw.com/purestorage.
Winter might be downtime for some, but it's uptime for saving at WT Equipment in Springdale. For a limited time, choose between 0% financing or cashback offers on New Holland Workmaster Utility Series tractors. Plus, New Holland's 60-month, 2,000-hour Premier Protection Plan included at no extra cost. Don't miss out on these winter-exclusive deals. Available now through March 31st. Visit WT Equipment in Springdale today or call us for details.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Arkansas taking on Kansas in the first round of the NCAA tournament on Thursday in beautiful Providence, Rhode Island. Tip time for this thing is 6:10. We're on the air at 5:30 with that courtside show. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 29% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen is Arkansas is a 4.5-point underdog. A super special presentation of Hog Reaction will come your way 1 hour after the game. I believe Ty will be there and Matt Jones. Good, I believe. Baseball team hosts ORU today and tomorrow before South Carolina comes to town this weekend. That's it.
ORU tonight.
Yes. 5:30 for the pregame, I believe.
Correct.
2:30 for the pregame tomorrow.
Yeah. You know what that means?
I do know what that means.
Get a roll of stamps and mail it in.
That's
buddy.
right.
Your poll question.
Yes.
Are compression socks the first sign it's over?
Yes.
77% of people said yes.
A lot of compression socks at the lake this morning. A lot of compression socks. Tan, white, black, many colors. One was polka dots. But a lot of compression socks.
Is McDonald's Irish? 84% of people said no. Is ibuprofen considered a pre-workout?
Yes.
58% of people said yes.
Thank you.
And Tanner wants to know, does the tournament start today or Thursday?
Thursday.
80% of people said it starts on Thursday.
That's what I'm talking about.
And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
It doesn't start with the St. Francis and Alabama State game
It does not.
at
No.
5:40 on True TV.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like an appetizer. You know.
Okay.
It's the chips and salsa of the tournament.
It's fine.
It's not the fajita room.
No.
But, we're
I'm telling you, I had fajitas the other night. Fajita Room, a restaurant that employs a fajita room and a fajita staff. You got my vote.
I got another Steven special last night after the show.
Yeah, you're in a real rut.
Yeah.
I can't figure out what I need the tortillas for. I could just eat it off the plate.
Who are
I don't
Steven
need
and Sophia? Because there's a Sophia special in a. Did they elope or something?
But they keep asking me what tortillas I want. I'm like, I don't really want any tortillas.
Corn.
I just want to eat it off the plate.
Corn.
Flour.
Corn.
Flour.
Corn.
For a Steven special flour.
Corn. You hee-haw.
Neither.
Corn.
I like the tortilla.
Not much work.
You get some of the chips that are already on the table. And
Yeah.
You kinda scoop.
Okay. You're okay.
Well, that's a good move.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
But I like the flour tortillas with the Steven special.
No, it's not. I mean, I had a couple of the tortillas because I didn't want them, but they cornered me with that question that I wasn't expecting. I'm like, flour.
You've ordered the same meal
say,
like
I don't-
7
I don't
days in
want
a
it.
row.
I know, but I wasn't thinking last night. And so they brought them and they were warm, so I felt obligated to use them.
Take
so
them
I
home
did.
with you.
To do what?
I don't know. You could use them for something. Entertain the dogs. Throw them at the dogs or frisbees.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can. You know what a fun thing to do is to cut out eyes and nose and a mouth and just put it on your face.
Oh, like Damien did in Mean Girls.
Right.
Remember that part?
See? You're not thinking outside the box. You're in a rut.
No.
You really got to start thinking a little bit further outside the box.
It was good. Good.
Can we talk about the radio thing now? Because I have some.
Well, what was the other thing I was going to talk about here? Oh, I can't remember. Let's do the radio thing.
Okay, so
it'll come to me one of these days.
So
Maybe.
a little radio 101.
All right, ring the bell. School's in, kids.
And as the only person who's ever programmed a music station, like a real one, we have these things.
I ran.
Called positioning statements.
Yes, that's right.
And you hear the liner, ESPN Arkansas. Okay, that's a positioning statement. We've taken it to the extreme, but whatever. There is a friend of mine programs a station here in town, and their positioning statement is the best music ever recorded. Ever. Now that's a very profound. That is a very definitive.
You hear this statement, the greatest music ever recorded.
Ever!
And you're thinking, all right, this is going to be
Here comes
something
Freebird.
good. Here comes some Beatles. Here comes something, Frank Sinatra.
Correct.
I mean, this is going to be one of a giant song.
This is going to be Aerosmith, like peak Aerosmith. This is going to be one of the greatest songs ever.
A
recorded.
giant.
Right.
On the Billboard Rolling Stone top 100 songs of all
No
time.
question.
Okay. Well, what'd they play?
Fernando by ABBA.
So
this isn't even one of the great. This is the B-side of their big hit. I'm sitting there and I'm going, no.
I don't even think Fernando's in Mamma Mia the musical.
No, it's not. You know why? Because it sucks. It's not one of the greatest songs ever recorded.
All right, so as someone who has done logs in music radio before, let me tell you, this is called being asleep at the switch.
Yes. Yeah. This is one of those things where you look at it and go, the liners, the 10-second liner says greatest music ever recorded. You better have something big.
Yeah, you better put Hey Jude there.
I mean, we better have this roll out of there. I mean, how we're talking.
Right.
That's Sweet Emotion. Great song. Great song. You can argue about greatest ever, but a great song.
WRNW.
There's no discussion with Fernando.
Right.
It's not even their biggest hit.
So, I will. I'd like to play along if I can, sir, because I think I've come up with another song that you would hear following the greatest music ever recorded, and also be terribly disappointed to hear that song.
Okay.
In other words, the greatest music ever recorded. And then they give you Hanson.
Not one of the greatest songs ever recorded. Not even the best song of the decade.
No, it's not the best 500
Wasn't
song.
even the best song of the year.
Didn't win many awards.
God, I hated this song when it came out. This song sucks.
And you had to play it.
It's awful, awful, awful. We need to be careful, more careful in our business. When you say ever, I mean, that's a definitive, a clear statement. And you roll out Fernando. Now, their genre is, like music from my generation. It's not newer stuff, so you weren't going to hear Hanson or anything like that.
Right.
But, I mean, they're, not one of the greatest songs ever. I
got another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got another one for you. All right.
Fire.
The greatest music ever recorded.
Really, really want. Don't tell me what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want. Really, really, really want to take a sick. If you want my future.
What a terrible song. Terrible group.
Now, if I say the greatest music ever recorded and this pops up.
Okay, Spinderella. The other way.
Yeah, that's Spinderella right there.
We're going to do, I think I can reveal this.
Yeah, go ahead.
One day we're going to do an hour of the greatest songs that got to number 2 and stopped. Like they were never number 1. They peaked at number 2. Push it real good.
Push it real good.
Yeah. I remember when Tim Brando worked that into a basketball game once.
That's pretty good, right?
It was so bizarre. Push it real good. To hear Tim Brando yelling it at a basketball
Very
game.
weird to hear him.
Very bizarre.
Right.
Very bizarre.
I was taken aback by, greatest songs ever played. Somebody fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah,
didn't edit the log.
Yeah.
Still love you, but good God.
Fernando. Oh, okay.
The greatest music ever played.
No. R.I.P.
Yeah, really.
That guy died.
No.
R.I.P.
No.
Wow.
So that was my ride home from Hot Springs. I'm like, no.
Push it real good.
And it took everything I had not to call him and go, listen, dummy. With respectfully, of course.
In the old days, you'd call the station, but now nobody's there.
Yeah, there's nobody there, so you have to.
You have to know people
right.
on the inside.
Yeah. Because when I called him, I'm like, hey, is this the fill in the blank complaint line?
Right.
I'm like, man, you can't say you're the greatest music ever recorded and roll out Fernando.
That's right.
And he knew exactly which block it was. So that tells me that was strategically placed.
Yeah. And you caught it.
I did. And I was very, very pleased by that. Yeah, somebody here, how bizarre? No. Okay, this is the Starland Vocal Band. This song's not what you think it is. These are people on a nooner.
This isn't about going out and having a pizza at 2 in the afternoon.
It's not about a picnic, Derek. It's about a nooner. DQ, you knew that, right? We were watching. This is how sad things are around here. We were watching live recordings of this. What were they on the Ed Sullivan Show or something?
No. Well, what we were watching was the
Mamas and the
Papas on Ed Sullivan when Michelle's eating the banana while they're singing
because they were forced to lip sync.
Well, everybody lip synced on that show just about because the band couldn't play modern music. They weren't any good. But then we started watching on Merv Griffin.
Yeah,
John Denver introduced the Starland Vocal Band.
I don't think Merv Griffin knew what this song was about.
He may have. Merv was hipper than
Merv. No Merv, yeah. Merv.
Now, the Starland Vocal Band had their own TV show.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. They had a variety show.
Who didn't?
In between the songs.
As comedians tend to do.
And the comedians that were on there were Jeff Altman and David Letterman.
That makes sense.
And now you know the rest of the story.
That's why David didn't get the Tonight Show.
That's probably why.
That's blowing up Merv Griffin's show?
That's right. Yes. That's right. Yeah. That's why he didn't get it. Jeff Altman went on to be on Pink Lady and Jeff, the maybe the worst variety show of all time. Here's the premise.
We are way in the woods on this.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
But for the people that don't know, Pink Lady and Jeff, I think they did like 5 episodes. And NBC, Fred Silverman, who later the SNL people made fun of, including Al Franken, called him, they did this thing, limo for a lamo, wondering why he got a limo and Al Franken didn't get a limo on Saturday Night Live. Anyway, without doing any research, Fred Silverman heard of this these 2 women, Pink Lady. There's this group in Japan, It's like, well, we got to put a TV on them. They're really popular. Put them on TV. Okay, so they put them on this a variety show with Jeff Altman. As they're shooting the first one, they've realized they can't speak English.
That's a problem.
The show is on American television, and Pink Lady can't speak English.
That's a problem.
This is why this is 5 episodes.
Poor judgment.
That's right.
Joe says that Joe Navoka says Afternoon Delight brings back great memories.
I'm sure it does, Joe, and we've heard a lot of those stories, and we thank you for sharing those throughout the years. It's been a lot of fun. Let's talk to Brent in Searcy. Hello, Brent. Good afternoon.
Hello, Ruscin. Hello, Derek. Hello, Zach. How are you guys today?
Great. What's up?
Awesome. Good podcast. You need to subscribe to the Coaches and the Mouth. That is me, Brent Bender, the Hall of Famer from Springdale, Bray Cook, and the coach, Jeff Williams. It is 100% worth your time.
Okay. We will check that out, Brent. Thank you.
So we went.
Joe Navoka should call and promote his podcast. If you have a podcast, call in and promote it.
We'll do that next segment. If you've got a podcast or a TV show or a yard sale, for that matter, please. Yeah, we should do that.
It's like Tradio.
We should do that on Fridays. Who's having a yard sale?
We can. Yeah. Do they still put those in the paper?
Right? Well, no.
Huh. They don't do that in the paper anymore?
I don't think so.
Oh,
but
too bad.
don't you still have to get a permit to have a yard sale? Is that still a thing?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
That was a quick answer. Are
you having a yard sale? Are you moving?
No, I just know in Elkins you have to buy a small permit. I think they're like
small
$25.
permit, not like a big check, but a
It's
small
a
check.
little 3x5.
DQ, he's a 4, but he has a podcast.
Have one,
Well, yeah, but I don't have.
but that doesn't count because you're on one.
I had an idea
You're
for
on
a minute.
podcast.
I had an idea for a minute. I'm glad I didn't follow through with it. I'm never going to share it with you. It's such a terrible idea. But in the moment, I'm all like fired up about it. I'm like, what if I did this and did this? And, it's 10 episodes and it's this. I'm glad I didn't see it through because it's a stupid idea.
Okay.
This is the lesson you should learn out there, kids, is odds are you don't have a very good idea. So just stop. Just quit. That's what you need to do in life. Just quit and just become another drone in society, and don't be an independent thinker. It's nothing but heartache and pain. I'll tell you right now.
Being told in the city's limits here in Springdale, it's $10 for a garage sale permit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about in the county? Is that free? There's no rules in the county.
No,
right
absolutely. It's only city limits is where they.
okay, right. You can never be one in the county.
DQ, do you have illegal garage sales?
No,
Okay.
I've never had a garage sale.
Good. Don't. It's terrible.
I haven't had one either, I don't think.
I don't because what do you do with all the stuff that doesn't sell?
Burn it.
Burn
Are you
it.
just
I mean,
annoyed?
not
Burn
now. We got a burn ban, I think. But
Yeah, you don't
There
want
is
to
a
do it.
burn ban.
Not
when
this
it's
week.
when it's not a burn ban, you burn it
After a good rain.
in the county. Yeah.
Burn that thing to the ground.
Yes. Please don't set any fires, because I know what'll happen. Those guys in Ruskin and Zack told me to do it, so I did it, and we'll get in trouble again. All right. We've got more that we can get into here momentarily. It's 21 minutes now until 4 o'clock.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
What happens when you need to sell your home quickly to start building your dream house? Wendy in Bentonville faced this exact challenge and turned to the Limbird team for help. Using her exceptional marketing strategies, Tara showcased Wendy's home to motivated buyers throughout Bentonville. The results were astonishing. Multiple offers created a bidding war that drove the final price up to $17,000 over asking. Thanks to Tara's expertise, Wendy sold quickly and moved forward when building her dream home. Wendy says she highly recommends Tara Limbird and her team to anyone looking to buy or sell a home. You can accomplish your real estate dreams when you reach out to Tara Limbird. Tara's home selling strategy, coupled with her incredible marketing, is so successful that she has homes like Wendy's selling for thousands over asking price. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. The agent I would trust if I was selling my home, Tara Limbird. LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LimbirdTeam.com.
Taco Bell's new caliente sauce made with red jalapenos is the spicy side of Cantina chicken. But does that mean everything has a spicy side? Like your cactus plant. It's like your other plants, but spicy. Or your coworker who says they hate everyone who works here, but you work here. Or when you say, I don't mean to be rude, but you do mean to be rude. But now you can feed your spicy side with Caliente Cantina Chicken from Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability.
It's the Spring Swim event at Burton Pools and Spas. We're making a huge splash giving away 4 Intex pools, each worth $2,000. Enter to win at any of our 3 locations. Stock up and save. Get 15% off your summer water care supply. Or take $30 off a 25-pound bucket of chlorine tabs. Need a new pool? Semi-in-ground start at only $17,999. Save up to $12.50 on Doughboy above ground pools. Hurry into the Spring Swim event at Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frost. It's your game. Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is a
Precision Doors and Openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 4 PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got all month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models. Payments start at $199 a month. Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade. Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
The madness is heating up, and so is your snack game. Hill City Popcorn has the perfect lineup to fuel your hoops obsession, whether you're craving something sweet, savory, or spicy. With over 50 flavors of gourmet popcorn, there's a winner for everyone. From classic favorites to bold new creations, Hill City Popcorn has the ultimate game time spread. Just stop by at 240 East Joyce Boulevard, right behind Arby's in Fayetteville, or visit hillcitypopcorn.com to stock up before tip-off. Hill City Popcorn, where every bite is a slam dunk.
Relief from hip and back pain can be a reality when you work with the experts on a mobility and flexibility routine. That's why StretchLab was founded. Pro athletes and sports fans alike love StretchLab for our customized one-on-one assisted stretch sessions. Discover the difference a good stretch can make, because when your body moves better, you feel better and live better. Visit your local StretchLab today or go to stretchlab.com and use code FAN10 to get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch. Plus, receive an additional $10 off.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, out there tonight, going to stay breezy but mild. Lows only dropping to around 60 degrees by tomorrow morning. But then a front comes through, and it gets much colder by the afternoon. So you won't need the jacket in the morning, but you'll want it in the afternoon as temperatures drop in the upper 40s. Some scattered showers come back into the area tomorrow afternoon, which could transition to a little bit of wet snow tomorrow evening, turning colder. And it stays chilly into Thursday, but we get some sunshine. The wind calms down with highs in the 50s. That's Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zack.
We have major breaking news in an hour and 15 minutes.
Yes.
Ruskin and Zack has been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in... That's me. Yesterday, we were streamed in Manly Hot Springs, Alaska. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa things. Just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. or you can get us on the app, which is now running like a North Korean car. It's the Hit That Line Now app.
What was that?
Somebody put up some Florida Gators highlights, and I was like parsing through them, and I turned the sound on.
Florida Gators, a team not winning the national championship this year.
Hey, man, anybody can win it. There's 133 teams that are eligible, including yours, for the national title.
133.
Is that how many there are?
68.
Oh, no, I was talking about football.
Oh, no. Football, no.
No, there's 68 alive, and
that's not happening. No.
There's 67, and yours.
What I'm talking about is in this tournament here.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, for, this tournament?
Yeah.
Go figure. That's a ball don't lie situation right there is what that is. That's what that is. That's totally what that is.
It is. That's 5 times you've said it.
Okay.
I'm more uncomfortable every time you say it.
Yeah. Even Mrs. R knows she'll drop a ball don't lie now when we are watching a game. I feel like, well.
Huh.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. You guys like look at each other after a play and go, ball don't lie.
Well, let's say, if there's a bad foul or whatever, I don't know about that one. I didn't see that. And then the free throw is bricked, and you're like, oh, well, there you go. We were right. We didn't see the foul because there was no foul to see. Makes sense now.
I see.
That's how that works.
Okay.
Do the refs know about that? Surely they know.
Sure.
And it's like instant truth serum to the refs, right? Like, okay. I may have gotten that one right, and then the free throw bricks, and you're like, okay, I got it wrong.
Do refs do like the makeup calls? Is that a real thing? Because every time something like that happens, my mom will go, that was the makeup call, after a bad call or a good call or something.
Of course they don't, DQ.
So they do makeup calls?
No!
Or makeup not calls?
No, DQ, they would never do that. That would.
No, they just call it as it is. Fair and nonpartisan all the time.
I looked up ball don't lie because I didn't know what it meant. Yeah. Apparently, it's when you miss 1, 2, or 3 free throws. After a heinous act.
After a sketchy foul call.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. We've incorporated it in the broadcasts at the Wolverine Sports Center.
Really? You're moving the... Oh, wow. Look at you being hip.
Right, yeah.
Sir Mackey has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, no, he knows. He's got teenage kids.
He's got connections?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
That's right.
He doesn't know. No chance. Yesterday was his birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Did you wish him a happy birthday? I did.
Good for you.
Wow,
that was on behalf of both of us, right?
No.
Thanks.
No.
Thank you.
I sent him a traditional birthday greeting.
They don't. Of course, they don't make makeup calls, DQ.
No,
they get it right the first time.
Don't worry, they get it right the first time. There is absolutely no makeup call. 1,000%.
Even in college?
Oh, especially in college, because it's harder to keep the point shaving thing. It's harder to track that.
Oh, that idiot at Alabama baseball really, screwed the pooch on that. We had a good thing going.
I've been told, especially the basketball referees, they put their hand on the good book and swear that they will get every call right to the best of their ability.
So help me God.
Right.
My dad had an FBI background check when he was a referee, and that was 30 years ago. So there's no telling what kind of scrutiny they have to go through now to make sure everything is on the level. So
right. Gilligan asking, y'all ever get nosy and look through the receipts people leave behind at the ATM? I do it all the time.
I don't go to the ATM very much.
Oh, excuse us. Excuse us.
I have people that do that.
Us commoners, we still deal in cash.
Bernie does that. I don't go to the ATM.
Yes, I do it all the time. I'd love to see what the car in front of me has in the bank account. Sometimes it's
very nosy.
No, it's not. If you leave your receipt, what am I supposed to do?
I always wonder. Here's the thing I wonder about on leave behinds. You know how people will leave a gift card on top of the gas tank?
Punch in the code and bang. You look
like, is this a pay it forward situation where there's like $50 on that thing, or is it empty? There's 50 cents on it, and they
It's
just
probably
left.
empty.
Thanks, DQ.
Well, there could be a couple of bucks on there.
Well,
You
it's
don't know.
probably empty.
Go ahead and get
Crushing my belief in humanity
I've
here.
never seen a gift.
Back. You call it if there's a couple of bucks on there. Go ahead and get
There are
yourself a free
gift
Slurpee.
cards for the gas station.
Yes. Yeah, they're like little Visa cards. You've never been gift. Here, do you want one?
You give her.
Here.
A Visa.
Don't show the number.
Number's on the back. Well, no,
Don't
it's
show
on
it. Don't show it.
Here. Take it.
Take it. He's
Doing what?
various
Oh.
activities.
You know,
double life.
Economy's bad.
You got to do what you got to
That's
do.
your form of payment.
It's an acceptable form of payment.
Okay.
Are you judging?
No, I was just.
Feels like you're judging.
No.
Warm in here.
Members these credit cards or debit. I guess debit
Debit
cards
cards is what they are. Yeah.
With their per diem. Like it never works for her for some reason.
All right. Yeah. You pick it up, you take it home, you see if there's some money on it. Why not?
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes they'll even let you transfer it. You get two or three of the gift cards. Why not? It's a prepaid debit card. Yeah, you can transfer
Well,
it.
the next time I'm picking one up just to see what's left. How much would be left for you to turn it in? And just leave it there, like $5? Wait, keeping that?
A gift card?
Gift card? No,
No,
I'm not
you
turning
take
that in.
it.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at you. You were very anti me picking up $7
Or you don't pick
at
it up.
Arvest.
You don't turn it in.
No.
Yeah, I was there when you picked up the $7 at the ballpark.
What did you
The
guys
parking
say? Anywhere from $3 to $9.
It was $9, and anywhere from $3 to $9, I'm taking it. 3 and up, I'm taking it.
10, you were going to say, "Oh, excuse me, sir."
No. Now you two probably would have.
No, I don't take. I see, because I saw a $5 bill on the ground and I didn't take it.
My life
Good
view,
for you.
My life view was altered when I saw a custodian steal $20 off the ground at the Miami airport last year. So,
what's wrong with that?
And then the look she gave me, like you didn't see nothing. Like,
and you know what?
Okay,
you didn't.
Hey, yes, ma'am. All right.
Yeah.
Empty the trash.
Shane's right. Turn it in? No. If I find it, it's mine. Possession. 9/10 of the law.
That's what happened to my original AirPods. Somebody found them. I'm like, well, these are mine now.
You're gonna find
The
those.
I'm the
AirPods are
captain
in your
now.
house.
They're in
they
your house.
died in your house.
No, they're not in there.
They're there.
They're
That
there.
house has been turned upside down
I
and
bet-
sideways. It's not in
One
that
day
house.
you're gonna move and you're gonna find them and go, aha!
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Okay.
Not finding them.
1 hour till a major announcement.
Major announcement.
Major award.
ESPN Arkansas. Hit that line now. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Butler Furniture has truckloads of new styles arriving, and every item in Butler's huge inventory is on sale. Butler's has been busy reducing prices on everything. Still time to save. Hospital Drive in Mountain Home. And remember, it's better at Butler's.
I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 news update in 60 seconds. New developments after a bad breakup between XNA and Highfill, where the airport decided to detach from the city, taking its tax dollars with it. Highfill is expected to consider a settlement offer at a meeting this evening. In Fort Smith, we're following the latest in a hit-and-run arrest involving a person on a motorcycle. Everything we've learned so far with that is available online right now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. Weather-wise, another warm and windy day, but that will change tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says Wednesday will be a flip-flop day, and not because that's the recommended foot attire. It's because instead of getting warmer throughout the day, we'll get colder, so be prepared. And in sports, have you filled out your bracket yet? And if so, how far do you have the Hogs going? They take on the Kansas Jayhawks Thursday in a rematch of their preseason opener. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for all the news that matters to you, live, local, and late breaking.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by two of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
This is CJ's Trivia Tuesday, presented by CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in Fayetteville and Russellville.
It's delicious.
There must be 50 customers out there. It's unbelievable.
When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
You hear that open every Tuesday on the Morning Rush around 10:45, where we give away a $25 gift card to CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers, which can be used at either the Fayetteville or Russellville location. CJ's Butcher.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we're proud to be fiduciary financial advisors. That means we're dedicated to putting your interests first, offering advice that's transparent and tailored to your goals. No hidden agenda, just trusted guidance you can rely on. This year, partner with a team you can trust. Visit Mach1FG.com to connect with one of our fiduciary advisors today. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real.
Concert. June 23rd, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas with special guest Ryan Michaels. Get set to get rocks to Leopard. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at amptickets.com. Don't miss Def Leppard. KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned.
There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zack starts right now.
All right, we are here. And it's ESPN Arkansas. Lewis Automotive Group Hotline, 877-377-6963 is how you can get in here and join the festivities. We got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got a major announcement at major news at 5 o'clock.
You all will want to be here for this.
Baseball is 5:30 for some of you.
Mm-hmm. For some of you, not.
For the rest of you, we'll be bringing in a film strip from Coronet Films, circa 1951. And we are calling the film strip is called My Body and Me, and hope we'll all enjoy that film. It's coming up here.
Greatest love of all.
Did you watch film strips? Did they ring in the projector for you?
Of course.
And then did this is what we did. When the film ran out and it was just the blank white screen, all the people towards the front are putting their hands up. Absolutely. Our teacher hated that so much.
It's the worst.
Third grade was the last year, I think, we had film strips.
Oh, really?
And our third grade teacher was a nasty woman. Just absolutely, just a mean person. And so she had no room for any fun or shenanigans at all.
I did notice a greater percentage of film strips and movies when I had coaches for my teachers.
Oh, that's right.
And no, I'm not disparaging the coaches, kind of.
Now, all these old film strips are on YouTube now. So you can go back and watch them. Yeah. Like, God, that was weird.
That was really terrible. And God forbid you had the two-can film strip where you had to change it out in the middle.
That's right, yeah.
And if you had some...
The
worst is when you had the substitute that didn't know how to run the projector.
Well, it was tough. You got to thread that thing.
Right. There wasn't a student in there that was going to help her. Yeah. None. DQ, you didn't have film strips, obviously. You were probably watching an iPad. You were an iPad baby.
Well, we had the projectors where the teacher had the clear plastic... Not paper, but
the overheads?
The overhead.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know those were still a thing.
Those are called transparency.
Boards.
Ooh, see, we never had those.
It's just a big whiteboard, but it's all digital, so you don't need...
We never had that.
Yeah, we never had
that. But I do remember one time...
We had dumb boards.
One of the... She wasn't a teacher. Maybe she was a counselor or something, but, the counselor would come in and talk to the class or whatever, and she was a little older. So right as the teacher let her come in, she said to our class, make sure she doesn't write on the smartboard with a marker.
Which?
Because it will ruin the smartboard.
And she did, right?
I don't think she did.
Oh, okay.
I think we stopped her.
The really the really bold teachers would write on the overhead projector, like they'd write right on the glass. They wouldn't use the transparency. Because they were like,
this is my room.
That's right.
My rules.
I got the good chemicals. This thing will clean up. No problem at all. I'm going to write on the glass here. No problem at all.
Yeah. No, those were the teachers that had an air of confidence.
Oh yeah, they really yeah. And then some people would have all the notes already on the transparency. And then they'd put the piece of paper over every line, so they'd reveal it like one line at a time, so you couldn't see the whole. You couldn't just copy all the notes.
My personal favorite is the science teacher that would wear what do they call it? Like an over what do they call those things?
Overalls?
Oh no, coveralls. Yeah, like during science class, and he'd have the goggles on his head, but he didn't give the students any.
That's right. Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay, Mr. All right, Bill Nye. Of course, Bill Nye was probably in his teens when I was in high school.
Yeah, I wonder how old Bill Nye's got to be pushing 70.
He's older than you.
Thank you. You don't have to say it with a scrunched
He's
face.
69.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit.
This November, Bill Nye will turn 70. God willing, and the creek don't rise. He'll be there. Anyway,
you ever run the drug dogs through your school?
No,
we did that twice a week.
No, but we had a couple of checks for lice when I was in school.
They didn't do that very discreetly either.
No, you all had to go into the locker room and get your head examined.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This may
One
be
at a time.
This may be. I didn't know what lice was until I got here.
Well, maybe it's an Arkansas thing.
We never had.
I think I got a touch of it right now.
Great.
I'm sure maybe in when you were younger.
Nope. Never. Not that I'm aware.
Powder.
It was never a thing.
Never happened. I got checked a couple times though. I passed. Meaning I failed and didn't have the lights.
Here's somebody out of Oklahoma had the drug dogs go through their school. I've never seen a more confused dog in my life. It's like, boss, I got all of them. They used to run. They used to
That's
make
a good
the
boy.
announcement. They used to make the announcement that they had to clear the halls, and that meant here come the drug dogs, and you just wait for them. You could hear them coming down. A big drug.
Just say no in the 80s and mid-low.
Yeah, that. Did they bring the inflatable planetarium to your school? No, we went to the real one.
No, we never had that. We did have a guy come out and project the eclipse like on that piece of cardboard or whatever,
cool.
using his telescope.
Okay.
That happened one time. I think that was on field day too. So there was a lot of stuff going on that day. There was a lot going on.
Field day was a thing, and like,
Field day, and then or maybe it was the jogathon day. I don't know. We were all outside. The sponsor you have 1 hour to do as many laps as you could around the track.
Really?
Yeah.
Went a mile.
Crying at the time, and
Were you?
I don't know. I had friends back then.
Okay, now I know.
Not now.
Now I know he's not telling the truth.
How much was each lap worth?
I don't remember. I don't know. But then you get like that's the first time I ever heard "On Your Left," because we were like lollygagging in the middle in lane 1 of the track. Took it very seriously. I was not one of those people.
Paul at Fort Smith had hunter education in junior high. They got to shoot. Hockey.
Yeah.
God, I was good at that.
Floor hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, I would spend like the first couple of minutes just standing on the stick and just bending it, getting. Goal, and I had to sit in the box for 2 minutes.
Do you ever play? With the? You just held the blade, I think, but you were on those scooters.
Oh my God,
scooter hockey or whatever it was.
You know how many people got their fingers clipped in those things?
Oh yeah, you'd lose a hand in those things. Those were metal casters. You were not. You had to be tough to handle all that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure we just ruined all the floors too. I bet you don't do much PE work with the scooters anymore because they messed the floor up. But back then, nobody cared.
The floors at the gyms now are nice.
That's right. You don't want to mess them up. Yeah, that's right.
Corey from Dallas says 4 laps in an hour. Your donors should get their money back.
Well, they probably did. I don't know.
Now, you didn't go door to door.
No.
Who did?
Well, I don't know. My parents did or somebody.
All they got you was 4?
I don't know. I didn't do it. It wasn't that important to me.
Obviously.
I didn't care about the fundraising all that much either.
Right.
I didn't care about the prize or the big prize or winning.
Oh, boy.
One year I did win one of the magazine sale prizes, and we got a whole day out of school.
See, that should have motivated
you. We got to go in a... Now, this is going to sound a lot fancier than it was. We got to go in a limo. Now, this limo was
a
like
Cersei limo.
It was like an 85 LeBaron with an extra door, all right? It was not that impressive.
Still a limo.
But we got to go to the go-kart track that's not there anymore. And then we got to go eat somewhere. I can't remember. And then we went to this other guy. Group, but I did. So that was fun.
Do the St. Jude Mathathon. No, I did not do math.
No, I didn't do math. No. We had 2 fundraisers. We sold magazines in the fall, and we did the jogathon in the spring. That was it. So we raised money. Carnegie Hall every year. So they would raise money and sell like Valentines, like singing telegrams and stuff like that. Valentines, they'd get you candies and all that. So they raised money doing that. But I was never in the chorus and never went to Carnegie Hall.
Titus is offended by your take on LeBarons. He's a LeBaron guy.
The LeBaron wants to. I don't know. This was not like don't think the limos out at Pinnacle. Think like older and worse. All right, those are nice. This is not. These were not nice. These were like your grandparents' kind of Cadillacs. You know those Cadillacs in the 80s? They were like 80 feet long.
Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with them, yes. had the vinyl top on it. It was two-tone. Yeah. It was a red car with a white roof. Sure. Yeah. Your father's always yelling at you, don't touch the roof!
Had a red interior. Had a red interior for some reason.
Red velour interior, yes. And of course, the ashtray, which we no longer have.
You got to have an ashtray.
And you had an ashtray in the front and back in case the kids wanted to light up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, was the limo once John Voight's? Yeah, that's a Seinfeld reference because George bought an 89 LeBaron, and he found the paperwork in the glove compartment, and it said John Voight. And he thought John Voight owned his car.
Yeah,
but it was spelled John. So, but he wanted to
believe sued.
Well, he wanted to believe it was John Voight's car, and everyone was like, "It's not John Voight's car." And then he found a pencil with like bite marks on it, and George was like, "That's John Voight's pencil."
It's got John Voight's DNA.
It's one of the great episodes too. That's a good one. A lot of stuff going on there. They're at Tim Watley's house for the night before Thanksgiving to watch the balloons inflate for the parade. All kinds of stuff going on. It's a good show. You should try it.
I did, and it never took.
Yeah, but you got the early episodes where they weren't that good. You know,
when does it get good?
Season 3.
I'm not watching all.
Well, just start at 3.
Start at 3.
Here's the great thing about that: if you start at you don't have to see all of it to understand it or to laugh.
Okay, well, all right. Okay.
You can pick it up at like the start of a season from 3 or later, and it's pretty good.
You're looking at the Cadillac. What is that? Is that Velvet? DQ, that's coming to America. I've had Carnivore. Wanted you to know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we are.
Yeah.
877-377-6963.
Have we been getting that right? I haven't been paying attention.
I don't even know anymore.
Okay. Because we're still getting texts on the old text line, which I don't understand.
People are dumb.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you want to break it down, you want to boil it down to the lowest common denominator.
To the essence.
Right.
Let's get it to the essence.
Okay.
Yes.
How can the Yankee host not like Seinfeld? I assume he's referring to me.
Yeah, the Yankee host. That's you.
Sir, my parents live on Confederate land.
Right.
Yeah. Sir.
But not before. But they met at Woodstock, which is very much Union land. So that doesn't count.
They did.
Where you are now is irrelevant.
They did. They did meet at Woodstock. I've often asked what they did at Woodstock, and my dad will not answer me.
You want to know.
My mother, she just laughs and giggles. So I'm thinking they were on the drugs.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's a terrible text. I can't read that one. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here's BE with a callback. Magic fingers.
That makes my mom so uncomfortable. It makes my mom very uncomfortable.
That's your dad's nickname, right?
It was magic hands, but
close enough.
Close
enough. All right. 877-377-6963 here on Ruskin and Zack. If you are looking for big savings, WT Equipment is here with winter savings on select Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors from New Holland. Choose your deal. 0% financing for 72 months or get a free loader with your tractor purchase. These powerful, fuel-efficient tractors are built for hard work and year-round reliability. And now they come with unbeatable savings. But hurry in before March 31st to lock in your deal at WT Equipment. You can give them a call at 442-8284 for more details. WT Equipment.
This is Ruskin and Zack.
I'm just effing tired of OU right now.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, full deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Pues yo te traje. Pago ya el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Que cabrón, tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la tía.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Dinner watch party. Sassy's had some of the best pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, award-winning smoked wings, and baby back ribs there is. And to make the crowd go wild, don't forget Sassy's great homemade sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and loaded baked potato salad. If you can't make the game, come watch the Hogs at Sassy's Red House on College or on the biggest TV in Fayetteville on Sassy's Patio off Weddington. When it comes to barbecue, catfish, burgers, and more, nobody does it better than Sassy's. Eat, drink, and be sassy.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, out there tonight, going to stay breezy but mild. Lows only dropping to around 60 degrees by tomorrow morning. But then a front comes through, and it gets much colder by the afternoon, so you won't need the jacket in the morning, but you'll want it in the afternoon as temperatures drop in the upper 40s. Some scattered showers come back into the area tomorrow afternoon, which could transition to a little bit of wet snow tomorrow evening, turning colder. And it stays chilly into Thursday, but we get some sunshine. The wind calms down with highs in the 50s. That's Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right. All right, let's keep it moving here. My buzz wears off. It's 4 Christmases.
Yeah, that's true.
Lee is on the phone here. Hello, Lee.
Hey, how y'all guys doing?
Good. What's up?
Hey, I'm so old that I had typing class with manual typewriters. Y'all may not know what that is, and mimeograph machines.
Yeah.
And this guy who you talk about, which one of y'all does not like Seinfeld? Boys, there's only 2 shows. Andy Griffith, and I'm old school. I'm old school. Okay, I'm Gunsmoke old school. But Seinfeld is tied, and this is tough. This is tough for an old man to say. Seinfeld is tied with Andy Griffith for number 1. Wow. There's not too many shows you can sit there and watch and talk to yourself. You know, when I get, I'm so old, I talk to myself, and I can go over like he just like you went over with the Seinfeld episode, and I can just entertain myself. I don't need an iPad. I don't need a television. I can entertain myself with just going over Seinfeld and Andy Griffith episodes. So, y'all, anybody that doesn't relate to Seinfeld, because that is probably one of the best ever written shows I've ever seen.
Have you ever tried anything else other than Andy Griffith and Seinfeld?
Yeah, I like, oh, God, that when you get old, too, you can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
What was the one about the drug? It was
Breaking
the guy
Bad?
who played on Seinfeld.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Okay, all right.
Breaking Bad is great.
Breaking Bad is a wonderful show.
Lee, I can see why you listen, because these are like our 3, well, not so much Andy Griffith, but those are 2 of our favorite shows.
Lee, where do you come down on Cheers?
Ooh.
I love Cheers.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Okay.
We're getting along here.
Yeah, we're going to be fine, Lee. We're all in the friend tree here.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm old school, but I'm new school. I mean, this is a great time we're living in right now. I mean, I can watch. I'm a television. We had 3 channels, and you had to adjust the antenna to get. Well, you had 2 channels, and you had to go adjust the antenna to get channel 7.
Right.
And then you had 3 channels.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you had to, so your dad could watch.
Yeah. Right. And if the wind was blowing, you were screwed.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you didn't live,
there's a low fog or something. Yeah, you were pretty much done.
I love that.
Right.
You ever watch The Sopranos?
On the
Lee, you ever watch The Sopranos?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a great show.
Okay,
I would love to be. I would love to be a hammer for the mafia. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Landman.
Landman's
Billy
a great
Bob
show.
is great.
Yeah, that's a great show. Yeah, he won't watch it. Zach won't watch it until it's completely done with its
Zach, the one that didn't like Seinfeld.
It's not that I didn't like Seinfeld. It's that I missed it in its initial run because I was in college having fun.
Right.
And I tried to watch the first season, and I just couldn't get through it.
It's tough. But they're figuring out their way. And by the third season, the parking garage episode, you're like, okay, I know what this is now.
Now, Lee,
Or the Chinese restaurant episode.
hang tight for me.
Party, dinner
Whatever.
party. Oh,
It was fine. It's not even close to their top 5 episodes. The basketball episode is hysterical. Okay, that was funny. So you tell me, the parking garage. I'll find one that I like. But you two tried to sell me on it, and it was fine. It was funny. Maybe you built it up too much that I couldn't enjoy it.
maybe. Yeah, like Ted Lasso. Maybe that's what happened. Lee, thank you.
Have a guy with an extreme country accent defending Seinfeld.
See, this is what happened when you make, you paint with a broad brush. You're wrong. You're wrong all the time. And we're all individuals out there. It's great.
I'll bet you Lee's a married with children guy.
See, now that show I missed on timing because my parents thought it was vulgar and I couldn't watch that show.
It was vulgar.
I know, but I couldn't watch it. And I never wanted to see it, but my parents banned me from watching The Simpsons. But eventually, we just started watching it at 5 o'clock during dinner, and Mom just gave in. Like the NCAA on this NIL stuff, just said, "All right, fine." Just threw her hands up, said, "All right, just watch it."
Jamie says he missed Friends. I missed Friends as well.
If only it was on every day on somewhere.
Well, I have no interest in it now.
That's right. Well, that's a good one.
Basketball episode doesn't include Michael? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Also, the episode where he emailed the photo of Jan.
No, that's
that is a classic episode.
They put it up as a banner in the warehouse.
That's a funny episode.
He walks downstairs and he's getting everybody's clapping.
That is a funny episode.
Yeah. Oh man.
Colton, our Colton. What do we call him? Colton.
Just call him
he
Colton.
says that Friends sucks. DQ, would you like to weigh in on that? These are your people.
I like Friends.
I like him more and more every day, Zach.
Colton, you're
I like it more and more every day.
Colton, you would fit in up here, I think.
I like Friends. I was watching it the other day, actually, with my sister.
Uh-huh.
And she just kind of, without thinking, she said, it's going to be really sad when the first Friends cast member dies.
Already happened.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, David Schwimmer's best role was in Band of Brothers. Yeah. He was outstanding in that.
Yeah, it's not Ross. Because I hate Ross.
Yeah, nobody likes
That's
Ross.
An aggressive take. Why do you hate
He
Ross?
Sucks.
Everybody hates Ross.
Okay.
Ross sucks. Not that good.
Justin from the Delph wants to, where do we rank Alf?
Gordon Shumway.
Yeah, love Alf.
Greatest alien life form puppet of all time.
Not a top 1,000 sitcom, but, it was there. It was fine. It scratched an itch.
Yeah, it's so weird how you look at, there are certain shows, like Cheers would be on TV in any era. Seinfeld, Alf was very specific to 89 to 92. Any other time, that show would just be what is this? And it would not get on the air. But it got on the air in a specific time in the late 80s and early 90s because, TV was weird. And there were 3 channels and then a couple of cable channels, but they didn't really have anything but reruns and game shows.
DQ, Gavin says that The Big Bang Theory is what Friends wants to be.
True. They overdo that laugh track so badly.
Nick from Farmington says, tan everywhere, Jan everywhere. Way to go, Nick.
That one, I don't know. I hate any episode that includes Todd Packer.
Why?
Oh,
I hate
Pac-Man.
him. He's so...
Another a decent run there with Ashton Kutcher stepping in there.
It was fine.
I never watched that show.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of it.
No.
But
I didn't.
It's on just Andy Griffith and Seinfeld and all the other shows that
Pretty
you like.
good. That's a good list. Right?
That's a pretty good list.
And Breaking Bad, and then Cheers.
Sopranos, and I mean, like he has a wider scope than he came in with.
If you'd like Cheers, you'd like Taxi. I like Taxi. I like Taxi.
Is hysterical.
Taxi's fun. It's the same people, more or less, that bizarre show to me, because some of these shows that I watch all the way through, I can watch them again, like Saved by the Bell or Seinfeld or whatever. But How I Met Your Mother is Mad Men now. I'm going through Mad Men again, AMC, but I've never.
Some of you are now we're just throwing TV shows out, and I appreciate that. Now Matt says Three's Company is Friends done right.
Three's Company's very good.
It's very, very
still work.
All you have to say is the Regal Beagle, and I mean you hit it.
Now, obviously, classic Three's Company is Chrissy, but here's how you know the show. Like, it's a great show.
What about the CPR episode on The Office?
Oh, we're
Stress Relief Part 1 and 2 are that's number.
It's hilarious.
Okay, so picture it. America, 2008. We just watched, at that time, maybe the greatest Super Bowl of all time, Cardinals Steelers. And coming up next on NBC, Stress Relief on The Office. I swear, that episode first ran the night of the Super Bowl on NBC. What an opening. Today, smoking is going to save lives.
Great show.
Love that. All right, we'll be back here in a minute. That's what it says.
28 minutes till a massive announcement. You will want to be around.
That's right. And then baseball starts in 58 minutes here. So you can be listening to that.
Hot dog, reprocessed beef.
Right. All of it.
Stale popcorn that's been sitting at bomb for 2 weeks. They got to get rid of it. No sale, but you're going to buy it anyway. That's what you people do.
You people.
Call or text
Fleming.
the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Hey, it's Matt Jones. Join me, Phil, and Dr. Charles Liggett every Monday at 12:15 for my favorite segment, 3 Up, 3 Down.
Brent Iredale had 8 RBIs, and that's the most since '99 when my good buddy Rodney Nye had 8 RBIs.
I'm a patient there, and you can be too. 3 Up, 3 Down is presented by River Valley Smile Center. Visit rivervalleysmiles.com or give them a call at 479-646-0706. That's River Valley Smile Center. When you come here, you become family.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruskin and Zack Show. Join us this Thursday, March 20th at Twin Peaks and Rogers for the Ultimate Basketball Tournament Kickoff. We'll be there live from 2 to 6, getting you ready for the biggest hoops action of the season. Twin Peaks is your basketball headquarters with 29-degree draft beer and a kitchen serving up made-from-scratch fan favorites and wall-to-wall TVs so you won't miss a second of the action. Don't sit on the sidelines. Come join us, Ruskin and Zack, Thursday, March 20th from 2 to 6 at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
Start the weekend at Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays from 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. All month long, play for your chance to win over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Come stay and play at Indigo Sky Casino, the area's premier gaming destination. Live weekend entertainment, luxurious hotel suites, and so much more. Experience the Indigo Sky difference. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Join the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in March for all of the madness and catch every game. With wall-to-wall TVs, keeping up with your bracket is a cinch. While you're there, take advantage of their game day specials, perfect for toasting big wins. From 8 to 10 p.m. every night, enjoy half-priced appetizers during happy hour. Ideal for those late-night games. Visit theallamericansteakhouse.com or download the app to reserve your event room or curbside pickup and delivery. The All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, where great food and big games come together.
For
For over 45 years, Tensley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tensley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tensley's for nearly
Experience the flavors of chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hills Shopping Center in Fayetteville. Now that the weather is perfect, dine on their patio and enjoy delicious, seasonally inspired dishes from signature favorites to nightly specials. They're open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, or if you prefer to stay in, you can order takeout and enjoy at home. Vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options are available. Make your lunch or dinner extraordinary at Mockingbird Kitchen, where great food meets great atmosphere. Mockingbird Kitchen, modern Ozark cuisine.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas. This is Jesse, one of the AFA certified automated gate installers here at Thomas Fence. If you're looking for a seamless way to add security, convenience, and style to your property, we've got you covered with our custom gate automation services. We create gates that match your vision, and our team of talented designers, welders, and installers ensure your project is in experienced hands. Call us today at 479-636-4732 or visit thomasfencear.com to get started. Thomas Fence, where quality, innovation, and expertise open the door to possibility.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zack with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
In 2024, prostate cancer was the #1 most newly diagnosed cancer in Arkansas. That's why the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation has continued to raise awareness, provide screenings, and support men throughout Arkansas in their fight against prostate cancer for 25 years. The Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation is working now to secure sponsors for this September's Pigskins and Prostates Golf Tournament in Rogers. Remember, early screening and regular follow-ups with your physician can save your life. Go to arprostatecancer.org or call 501-379-8027 now.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
God, that was boring.
Okay, we're back here.
22 minutes to a major announcement. Major award.
Yeah,
major announcement.
Popcorn ready, folks. We are here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
So this is all about you.
Yes.
Yelling.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I was yelling at you.
Woo pig.
So you admit it.
Was yelling.
But it wasn't angry yelling.
Let's listen to that again.
Actually, I was yelling at you. Well, that
sounds angry.
That was a different day than you were talking
so you
about.
Yelled
the
at me more than
day
once.
I was yelling.
So you're taking her out of context.
Oh, are you being misquoted?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's out of context.
All right.
Oh man. What's happening? We got the first 4 coming up here.
Yeah, and what? Hour.
About an hour or
so. Who's the first game?
St. Francis and Alabama State.
I'm not watching that.
You're such a snob.
Who's the second game?
North Carolina and San Diego
I'll watch
State.
that.
Yeah, you're a snob. That's right.
Well, how am I a snob?
Because you won't watch the little guys play, only the big guys.
No one has donated more money to Bet Saracen betting on the Southland Conference than me. Nobody has lost more money betting on the Big West than me. I am a champion of the small conference, but not those.
Champion of the little guy.
Who bets on Cornell? Zach does.
Cornell's not in it.
I know, but
Yale got in.
Yale got in.
The one bid league.
Hey,
there.
listen, anybody bet on the NEAC? No, I do. Why? Because that's where my heart is. Small conference basketball. Gonna miss it.
Is Clemson going on a run?
No, McNeese is going to bump him in the first round. I got McNeese going to the Sweet 16.
That would derail that, wouldn't it?
Well, they would beat Clemson in round 1 and then Purdue in round 2. You would be on board with that. Also, the Nudniks from the SEC and their shill partners have been propping up the SEC with all this anti-ACC propaganda.
Yeah.
They got some decent teams in the league. And Clemson's 27-6.
They don't have 14 great teams like the SEC does.
Bull bleep.
14 great teams.
Whatever. Who's the other one? I was looking at Louisville today. Louisville actually, no offense, but they got rid of their coach, who works here now, and all of a sudden this thing turned around in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
That is kind of funny.
It is weird, right? It's weird.
But now everybody's happy. Arkansas is in the tournament. Louisville's in the tournament.
All I'm saying
everybody's
is
happy.
They got rid of that guy, and they make the tournament.
Some people are meant to be lieutenants, not generals.
Presto bingo, identical. Just DQ. That's my cousin Vinny. They make the tournament. The ACC's got decent teams in the tournament. But Sankey and his goons have been banging the drum, saying, "Oh, we're the best."
It's also where we live. We're in the heart of SEC propaganda country.
Well, it didn't work in football, so now they've moved on to basketball.
I'm so tired of it. Those leagues are
now
great.
We're all rooting
great.
We're all rooting against Texas tomorrow, right? And we're Xavier people tomorrow.
I've always been a Musketeer sympathizer.
Okay.
And now, hey, here's some other fun stuff going on in the basketball world. Okay, so on the heels of West Virginia not getting in the tournament and their governor suing the NCAA, now Pete Thamel is reporting that Indiana is trying to hire West Virginia's coach, Darian DeVries.
Ooh.
So now, obviously, like Zach Barnett, I'm asking the question: is West Virginia governor now going to sue Indiana for trying to
for stealing their coach? Yeah, that was That it's grandstanding. It's what politicians do. Stay out of sports. It's not your thing.
Well, it doesn't seem very fair. If you want the athletes to stay out of politics, we need the politicians to stay out of sports.
That's correct.
It's all very.
He's doing it for political capital.
But it's not going to get him any more votes.
It's not.
It's not going to get him any more votes.
But you say that, you go into the hills of West Virginia. I've been there, and those people are like, West Virginia.
They're already voting for him anyway.
That's probably
he's not going to get more, is he?
Maybe
it's not Chicago.
There are babies being born in that state every minute. Same family, but whatever.
It's just so irritating. It's so transparent and phony. That's what bothers me.
Gavin
I have
says,
no patience for phoniness in sports, and we got too much of it.
Gavin says he will charge Indiana with treason and crimes against humanity.
Okay, well,
all right, that seems fair.
Fine. No one can hire anybody else's coach from now on. Not allowed.
Abner, he wants to spin it around. He says, no tournament, and you lost your coach. West Virginia should impeach him.
Yeah, what's he doing about the NIL crisis?
Absolutely
in his
nothing.
State? Is he waiving the taxes on that stuff like Alabama and Georgia is, or what's he doing? They're not collecting taxes on that stuff. Maybe the rate's too high. I don't know. And that's something that people are mad about too. That it's going to be your NIL income is going to be tax free in like Alabama and Georgia.
I'd like my income to be tax free first, if you don't mind. I don't care what an athlete gets. It's about me.
Well, he's got to get a new Lambo or whatever. So
I saw a Lambo today.
You did?
Yeah, wasn't that impressed.
Okay.
He pulled up next to me, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Did you beat him off the line?
I was actually turning. So I wanted to race him, but couldn't.
No.
But he black, little green trim, very nice, very loud. It was an older one.
The loud car.
Yeah, very loud. I don't like loud because if I can hear it, it's really loud. For people with good hearing, it's super loud.
All right. Let's see here. What is this? On NCAA's website, everybody does their own bracket deal. We've got our bracket deal for fabulous prizes on hitthatline.com. On the NCAA's site, so far, 31% of the brackets have picked Duke.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. We don't even know if Cooper Flagg is going to play. No. And they're going to lose anyway. They're Duke. It's what they do.
Florida second, 17%.
Okay.
We've already established that's not happening. Auburn third, 9%, 7% picking Houston.
I have none of those teams winning the title.
5%, Michigan State.
Keep going.
4%, St. John's.
Nope.
3.5%, Tennessee.
Nope.
Alabama.
There we are.
Kentucky, 1.9%. Gonzaga, 1.4%. Because people just know that name. That's why they're picking it. They couldn't name one guy on the team.
Gonzaga's got Georgia in the first round. That's SEC versus WCC.
Well, it's going to be great.
I mean, throw out the records when those two teams get together.
Yeah, that's right. It's always noteworthy.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
It really is. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I like the games tonight. I'm not a snob about it.
You're not going to watch any of these.
If it's competitive in the last 8 minutes, I will.
You're not going to watch any of these.
If it's competitive in the last 8 minutes, I will.
You're going to get watching some documentary on The Price is Right, and you're going to go.
I've seen all those.
Then you're going to say, I didn't have time.
By the way, April's shaping up to be a very good TV month.
Really?
Well, yeah. There's a new movie about the guy that ripped off Press Your Luck coming to theaters.
Okay, that has nothing to do with TV.
Well, it has
nothing to do.
It'll
with
be
TV.
in theaters for a weekend, and then it'll be on TV.
Oh, straight to video.
Probably.
Got
yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Then there's a new season of what's that show called? Oh shoot, well, it's gone. Never mind. The point is, there are like 3 or 4 things I want to watch. This is why
none of which you can name,
but I can't remember them. But when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that thing's on. Yeah, I can't pay attention.
So, just to recap, you tell me that the month of April, DQ's birth month, my birth month, is shaping up as one of the ultimate TV months.
Yeah,
you then proceed to tell me about a movie that's going to theaters and can't remember anything else.
Right. There's a couple things on there that I want to watch.
Like what?
Well, I can't remember them now, but I will watch them when they are on.
I think The Last of Us comes out this month.
Well, You is coming back on Netflix.
You're not going to watch that.
You're not going to watch that.
You're
not going to watch that.
If I get DQ's Netflix login, I might watch it.
I would like to reiterate, you're not going to watch that.
You's coming on.
Yeah, boy, you've repeated that 4 times. You're really out of stuff.
You've got the movie that I talked about,
which is on TV.
Hey, Wicked's on Peacock this week, I think.
Really?
Or next week, yeah. Only on Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Now,
yes.
Wicked's on next week in March.
Yeah, at some
which
point.
has nothing to do with April.
Right.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of
But
what
it'll
is so
be on
great
in
about the
April.
month of April.
It'll be on in April. I can watch it then. Hockey Corner comes back. We got that.
Okay, that has nothing to do with your television.
It's on television. That's where the games are.
Hockey Corner is what we do here. Hockey's been on since October.
I'll be watching the
Yes.
Austin sent a funny text, and I was reading that and laughing internally. And I got distracted.
Sure. Got it.
All right.
So, yeah. Month of April, looking great. Thank you.
BW, is Ruskin thinking of Happy Gilmore 2? No, I watched the trailer for Happy Gilmore 2, and it does not look encouraging. It looks terrible. It looks really bad. I'm not going to watch that. It looks like it's bad. And Daly's in it, too, so I know you'll love it, because you're a big John Daly fan over there.
Just one of the nicest, sweetest human beings you'll ever meet.
He wasn't nice to you. Let's put it that way.
Well, it wasn't me that he wasn't nice to. It was a friend of mine.
That's right.
He was rather aggressive towards.
Yeah. All right.
Tyler says I'm making too much sense. Is that what it is? That I derailed you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the month of April's television viewing myself. Yes.
Good. That's good.
Very excited about it. I don't know what I'm going to be watching.
That's good.
But gosh darn it. By golly, I am just excited about it. DQ, you excited now? I'm amped, stoked, cranked.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Listen to her. Okay.
It's not The Last of Us either. I don't even know what that is.
The Last of Us is terrible.
No, it is
It's
not.
awful. It's awful.
No.
Does he look like someone that watches The Last of
Well,
Us?
no, because
Okay.
it's a video game adaptation show,
Right.
but
I'm watching that.
it's good.
Now, if you'd said Squid Game's coming out in May, cool.
No, The
What?
Last of Us is so much better.
We got Stranger Things this summer.
I am excited for that.
There we go. Excited about that. But that's not in April. Google it, would you?
I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Because there were 3 parts of this. There was the movie, and then there were 2 other things.
Yeah, that has nothing to
and
do with television.
And you wasn't a part of them. So now I'm really.
You're not going to watch You.
I'm I don't know. I've lost the thread is gone. It's over. It's over.
Really wily E. Coyote'd that one.
Really went out there on a ledge, and yeah, nothing happened, did it?
None.
That's bizarre. That really is. Huh.
Oh, boy.
What happened?
DQ, his brother-in-law has texted.
Oh, God.
Last of Us is so creatively bankrupt. It's a shot-for-shot remake of a video game that wanted to be a movie.
What do you mean?
I'm just reading.
That's the point of the show, is for it to be the video game,
Taylor,
but a movie
I'm gonna
or a
give you-
TV show.
I'm going to give you DQ's phone number. You text her
That's
at 8
the
o'clock in the morning.
point.
You two work it out.
You two work out your problem.
That's the point
work it out.
of The Last of Us.
Were you thinking about the Masters, maybe?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Tried to give you a lifeline there, but no, okay.
I mean, yes, the Masters, of course. How could I forget? Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, God.
Okay. So it's the new season of Hacks with Gene Smart, which I enjoy that show. It's the final season of Handmaid's Tale. So we get to see what's going on in Gilead. And, yeah, it's the, what do you call it? The movie that I was talking about.
Okay, so
And I
one
think
of
there's
those,
another movie,
you
too,
keep
that I want
bringing
to
up
see.
movies that you said television.
But it's all the same now.
No,
Who
it's not.
cares?
No, it's not.
There's no difference anymore.
There's a lot of difference.
No, there isn't.
You said it was going to be in theaters.
For like a minute, and then it'll be on the
But that
TV.
means you have to get up to go do it, which means you're not going to do it.
I don't care anymore. This whole thing exhausts me.
Handmaid's
When's the damn baseball game start? Can we go to an hour
that would
early?
be in
put it on
38
right
minutes.
now.
Major announcement coming up in 8
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
we got to do that, too.
Yeah,
That's
and we'll get through that. That's going to be a tough one. Just telling you now.
Oh, come on. Toughen up, Buttercup. Please.
All right. Okay.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
We're being canceled. It's great for you.
Yeah, we're going on unemployment. Austin from Portsmouth says it's the last season of The Righteous Gemstones.
I am watching that. And that is the first episode was Eli's back. John Goodman's character, Eli Gemstone, the patriarch of the mega church family, the Gemstones.
That's a fake name.
No kidding.
I'm just saying.
It's a TV show.
I mean, nobody. Last name Gemstone. Stop it. Oh, it's 5 a.m. No, it's not opening day. It's opening something, and until the Red Sox play, it's not opening day.
Also, call me a snob, but if they can't send announcers to the venue to call the game, I'm not interested in the
Also
game.
fair.
I'm not
Yep,
interested.
they were calling the game from Chicago.
Yeah,
No,
come on, please.
not doing it.
No, that doesn't work for me.
And I hate the Dodgers.
If it's
So
so,
there's that.
why is it so important for me to watch, but it's not important enough for you to send people to the
Good
venue?
point. Well said.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
All right.
That doesn't make it feel important for me to watch. Thursday, we're out at Twin Peaks in Rogers.
Brother-in-law's coming
for the day one of the. I know
He got paroled for a day. He's bringing He's excited.
There's a story there. Twin Peaks.
Really?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Am I aware of the story?
No. Twin Peaks in Rogers is the place to be for all the madness this month, with all kinds of specials going on. We'll be there again Thursday, watching all the games. You know, every now and then we'll be in the middle of sentence. We'll hear somebody go, "Oh!" because somebody dunked something in a ball game or made a shot, and it'll be great. We'll be out there Thursday, Twin Peaks in Rogers on Ruskin and Zack. All right, a major announcement when we come back. Drive home, powered by Mr. Sparky.
I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 news update in 60 seconds. New developments after a bad breakup between XNA and Highfill, where the airport decided to detach from the city, taking its tax dollars with it. Highfill is expected to consider a settlement offer at a meeting this evening. In Fort Smith, we're following the latest in a hit-and-run arrest involving a person on a motorcycle. Everything we've learned so far with that is available online right now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. Weather-wise, another warm and windy day, but that will change tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says Wednesday will be a flip-flop day, and not because that's the recommended foot attire. It's because instead of getting warmer throughout the day, we'll get colder, so be prepared. And in sports, have you filled out your bracket yet? And if so, how far do you have the Hogs going? They take on the Kansas Jayhawks Thursday in a rematch of their preseason opener. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for all the news that matters to you, live, local, and late breaking.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Basketball Madness is here, and Gasano's Chicago-style pizzeria is the place to catch every game. Ice-cold $8 domestic pitchers, $5 hog shots, $5 piggy sticks, and $9 Italian nachos all game long. But here's the real buzzer beater. Join Gasano's Bracket Challenge on CBS, and you could win free pizza for a year. That's right, an XL pizza every week. Hit the link on Gasano's social media bio to sign up and let the madness begin. Gasano's Chicago-style pizzeria, where great food and hoops come together.
Founded in 1976, Moix RV has always focused on bringing family and friends together, and this has never been truer than now. As we continue into our 50th year, we are proud to be a family-owned and operated Arkansas original. With marquee manufacturers like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Forest River, and Winnebago, we have the RV for your next adventure at prices that will not be beat. Moix RV, built for adventure, rooted in Arkansas. Visit us in Conway, Hot Springs, and Springdale, or online at moixrv.com.
Hi, this is Mike Threlka with Cedarview IT Solutions in Northwest Arkansas. I've been in the IT business for 25 years. I can help you with servers, networking, workstations, Wi-Fi, custom databases, and more. I can save you money over your current IT provider. For examples and other information, please visit my website at cedarviewit.com. That's cedarviewit.com, or you can call me at 479-601-2606. Cedarview IT Solutions. Your problems whimper at my solutions.
I have people skills.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zack starts right now.
I did have a delivery of a bunch of long wood yesterday.
It's that.
Joe's stories are the best, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. All right. Welcome in here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, brought to you by Taco Bell. You got baseball for some of you in a half hour, and the rest of you are
stuck.
You are the you were the cast-offs of society, and you get nothing. So that's how that works. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
They have petitions everywhere. Everywhere you go, there is someone with a petition.
Yelling. Angry.
Yelling.
Very angry yelling.
I was angry then.
Okay.
Okay.
It has happened.
Yes, it has.
It has. On the TV, or are you gonna?
I didn't even know pickleball was on the TV. I was working, but sure, I'll take care of that.
Anyway, well, we have a major announcement
We do.
to make here, right?
We do.
Okay. All right.
Delton John's funeral for a friend.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
Oh,
The floor is yours.
I've written it down.
Okay.
Prepared a few remarks.
Sit back, relax. This could take a sec.
I always knew the day would come when I would use this subject as hashtag content.
Okay.
If you can't make a segment out of it, then you're really just wasting time. At least that is what I've learned working here for the last 5 years. I'll get straight to it, not make you hang on every word until the end. My last day at Ruskin and Zack in ESPN Arkansas will be on March 31st.
Wow.
I've been given a job opportunity that I cannot in good conscience pass up. And I have some goals in my life that heartbreakingly do not involve sports talk radio or radio at all.
That was a swipe at us, but
It's
okay.
not. Don't think I'm taking this decision lightly. It's something I've been struggling with the last few months. And I want to be clear that this isn't because of anything that has been done, anyone at the company. It's fully because I've always known that broadcasting and producing is not what I would like to do for the rest of my life.
Once again, I feel that was a swipe at us.
It's not you. So the company, I'm not sure if anyone is listening.
Oh, they are.
You guys have made working here awesome. I could not have done my job to any degree without the help of some very wonderful people. I know I seem like a major know-it-all, but I do ask for help a lot, and everyone has always been willing to help me. To the listeners, it's been so wonderful getting to know all of you for the last 5 years, whether it be calls or texts or anything in between. The show would not be possible without you, and it certainly wouldn't have been as enjoyable. You guys trust the show, and you were there for me when I graduated college. 5 birthdays.
Wow.
Um,
Know that?
And helping us raise so much money for children's. A show doesn't do that without a mutual care for each other. And I do care about every single one of you. To Ruskin and Zack, I've had so much fun working here. I'm not walking away with bad memories, which is not something that can often be said when people leave a job. Truthfully, the only reason I've stayed for so long is because of the love I feel for the two of you and the show. This has been the time of my life. Coming in every day to put on a performance has been quite challenging for me, but this has allowed me to come out of my shell in other aspects of my life. I only have you two to thank for this. Nothing in my life is the same as when I started here in 2020. We have shared countless laughs, got on each other's nerves, and witnessed personal changes in each of our lives. You truly do not understand how hard this decision was, but it is one that I have to make. That is the end.
Can we get you some food coupons that could change your mind?
In lieu of pay, would you like some food coupons? A couple of questions have fired in, and of course, I'm going to make this personal. I'm not doing the polls. I've enjoyed my time away.
She is taking the polls with her on March 31st,
they are
folks.
leaving with her. I
over.
refuse to do this.
It's over.
Are you going to have the SmackDown tour?
No. I was hoping we wouldn't do it until next week since we aren't going to be on the network /game all of this week, but...
Has to be done.
Yeah.
Well, we were really bad at keeping secrets, too.
We're terrible at it.
It would have spilled out at some point.
We're proud of you. You are a very different person than when you got here. When you wouldn't make eye contact.
You're far more cynical than you used to be.
Yes, you're just like us, and you need to get out now, or you're going to end up like us, and you
right.
don't want that.
You're going to rot in here like we are. That's what's going to happen to you.
Here's a text from the 479. Did not feel that your statement was heartfelt toward the J names or the four people.
I'm sorry.
Here come all the callbacks now. One last go round.
Listen, guys, you got 2 weeks to get your shots in.
That's right. Yes.
Now's the time.
That's right. You mean we're not producing something with another DQ farewell moment on Ruskin and Zack? We're not doing that?
All right.
Okay.
Question I asked you and everybody, you're happy with this decision, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
Well, yes, you don't do this every day.
You guys have any openings over there?
I can clean the toilet.
Yeah, I'm good at that. I've vacuumed before.
Right. Oh.
JT wants to know, does he have to respect your decision?
I guess you don't have to respect my decision.
Okay.
But...
Yeah, Dr. K doesn't know who to ask if he's a 10 or not.
I just for the company, I just have one request. Can we not look for candidates on X or Facebook for this job, please? Can we not do that this time, please? I cringe every time that, hey, you want to be working in radio? And that post comes up. It's like, oh, good Lord.
Colton wants to know, do you want us to work on a commitment video?
Colton, you don't have to do anything.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to do a lot more come April 1st, Colton.
I will say,
get ready.
If you can at all get Colton. I don't know how that would be possible, but it's possible.
Oh, so you have a recommendation.
Oh, okay, you're recommending Colton to us. Okay.
This
producing is a lot better than me.
This is like when Johnny recommended Letterman, but the network went with Jay Leno anyway. Right. Yeah, that's right, because the West Coast people like Leno.
In your new job, do you have to work with any Roberts? Because the Roberts are asking.
Just one. Just not one Robert, just one other person.
One other person. Okay, and it's not a J name.
Nope.
Okay, it's not
so
a short bald man.
You work with two people. Now you'll work with one person.
One person.
The next job you'll be alone.
It'll just be me.
You'll be in a cave going to town on stuff.
John in Memphis says, this is the greatest I quit speech I've heard in a long time.
AI wrote it. AI did not write that.
It was I'm like, how many shots you took at the industry in there. That was so great. Like, my future does not include any of this.
So sorry.
Goonie wants to know when we get to air our grievances.
I can't wait for the day I never have to edit another next gen log.
Oh, it's an industry term. Yeah, that's right.
That'll be the best
I'm not
day.
doing that either.
Oh, good.
Nope. No.
5 years.
Are you taking the boy in the well
almighty.
with you?
Yes.
Okay.
5 years, huh?
I hear somebody says you don't have the heart of a Razorback.
Well, that's
Okay.
true. Who's going to wear the other team's gear on Fridays now?
I guess I can loan them.
Chris in Fayetteville says, good for you, DQ. I'm thinking of quitting my job now.
There you go. Hey.
Mass quitting.
Good, man.
Okay.
Right.
Mike and Van Buren would like to know, DQ, did the boy in the well make you leave because he doesn't like his nickname?
No.
Okay. Who's going to do the Ed Orgeron commercials?
Was never me.
Will, I don't want to be indelicate here, but does this include a sizable increase in pay?
Not sizable.
Oh, okay.
You just want to get the hell out. Okay. All right. That's fair. Does this make Ty the youngest host again?
If we offered you unlimited use of the grocery getter, would that sweeten the pot?
Yeah, would that change things?
Can we sweeten the deal here? Is there anything we can do to change your mind?
Huh.
We'll let you do.
About this last week.
Yeah.
And when she told us, it was a shock.
That's a story.
Yeah, that is a story unto itself.
Sorry about that.
So great.
I didn't know how to bring it up.
Well, you don't.
The best part is we were the last ones to know.
Yeah, we were.
No,
Yeah.
you weren't.
Yes, why did somebody tell me about it?
Well, he's a snitch, and he should have never done that.
Well, he did.
He did. He screwed up big
I
time.
did tell.
You announced it at a party.
He's out of
I
the trust
told
tree.
him.
He's out of the trust tree now.
Yeah, really.
Oh, exactly.
Hog Wild with a ray of sunshine. He says the best part about her leaving is we can now leave the toilet seat up.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
yeah.
we can. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I did see a ding dong, the witch is dead text come in.
Oh,
We can start talking about how hot women are again. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, our
that's
moral
open.
compass is
Oh,
leaving.
it's gone. Totally gone.
DQ, are you going to make up a breakup mixtape?
Do you want Taylor Swift?
No.
You're going to play In Your Eyes with the boombox over your head?
That's Say Anything, DQ.
Wait a minute. Cody has a theory. You're going to be the next coach of women's basketball.
No.
Emmett wants to know where is the and there's a drive to deep left by Castellanos.
Or the apology of that guy trying to snort the third baseline for Michigan over the weekend. Or
Yeah,
that
well,
guy.
he apologized for that.
Yeah, it was like it was almost a verbatim Brenneman apology.
I don't want to seem rude, but it's been 5 minutes since he announced. What's your sister doing?
She's at school,
Uh-huh.
in school, so.
Yeah, how cold does the body have to be before we can start moving on?
I think I heard you guys, literally after I told you, say, what's Colton doing?
DQ, you're giving away all the secrets
Thanks a
here
lot.
now.
I thought what happened in the office stays in the office.
Funny.
Great question from Lane in Cave City. Do you have to deal with bald people at your new job? Because that hasn't gone well so far.
Fair.
Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know.
Jamie Holt has texted in. He says, no, you cannot leave.
Oh.
So
That's how they get you.
So it's over.
That's how they get you.
Do we get to keep the Taylor Swift
No.
candle? Well, that was awfully abrupt.
That was a gift to me.
What
So
else,
I'm taking
what else
it.
will you be taking with you when you leave here?
Can I have one of those crow's scents?
Of course.
Because I've used mine whenever we were gifted them, and I really enjoyed it.
The air freshener?
Yes.
Why don't we have Ruskin and Zack air fresheners, by the way?
What's it going to
What would
smell
that
like?
smell like?
Despair?
Yes.
Sweat and despair? Gavin wants to know what subscriptions you're stealing on the way out. All right.
None.
No, okay.
Someone said you still have to do the polls every day, even though you don't work here.
Somebody wants your holiday shopping advice, too. What are we going to do?
Oh, man. So many. The unintended consequences of this are devastating.
I will say, you guys don't have to worry about changing all the passwords for all your things. I'm not going to come in and sabotage the website.
Would you?
Well, you already
Which is
heard
exactly what you'd say if you were going
you
to.
already heard my plan on if I were to sabotage the website, but I'm not going to do that.
Some would say the website's been sabotaged for some time now, but that's another conversation altogether.
Great question from Scott the Tortilla Guy. Did you steal this job from your sister?
No.
Okay.
Oh, the BB gun I'm taking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's
that's
got your name on it.
That's got your name
That
on
is
it.
yours, after all. Got your name on it. All right, there it is, everybody.
there you
There's
go.
the big one.
Yep.
There it is. So, now what do we do?
now, a couple more questions are flooding in here. Are you going to have to wear pants at your new job?
Sadly.
Now, you said to me you would never wear pants to work.
Never's a very long time.
I will have to actually dress nice.
Really? Okay.
That is unfortunate right there.
Will you be able to bring your cat to work?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I couldn't bring my cat to work here.
Yeah. Yes.
He would eat the varmint she would eat the varmint in the ceiling there.
Huh.
Yeah. Russell says the plane trackers are already out trying to figure out DQ's next move.
Who's going to make soap for us?
I can make you guys some soap.
No, we don't
before
want it
I
now.
leave.
Now I do
you
have
like you don't like strawberry scent.
I do have to tell you this.
Trying to kill him on the
Sorry.
way.
I do have to tell you this, and I called you on Saturday. I was in the car with my kid, and I was telling my daughter about your news, and she is absolutely devastated, and she hates you now.
Okay.
But she looked at me and she goes, "You can still use all of her sound bites and drops." And I went, "Really?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "Well, DQ, to quit her." I almost drove off the road in Alma. Called you and got a laugh out of him. So we're still going to use some of the stuff.
Right.
Hope you don't mind.
That's fine.
Okay.
Who's going to
Proprietary.
pick her up from basketball?
Finally get his green check mark.
No, he still coaches Notre Dame.
When we
Staying true to the
when we go through the interview process, giving Marcus Freeman a green check mark will be one of the qualifications for whoever. Who am I kidding? They're not going to fill this position. They're just going to make us do it.
No, that's right. Yeah,
there's no chance.
What do you want? Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays? I'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I don't want to go back in that room. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move the board in here.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if it's going to work.
That's easy to do.
I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm taking that wall out. I'm going right through the wall.
You've always tried to break that window. Just
I
break
really
that
have,
window.
yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. Done. All right.
Scott the Tortilla Guy is calling this the day Arkansas stood still.
It's really true. I mean, I would expect Cal to acknowledge this tomorrow in his press conference before the tournament.
Abner wants to know if you will have unlimited sick and vacation days at your new job.
No. And I don't have that here either.
There are rules in
Still
this
working
town.
off that Taylor Swift vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's it.
There it is, everybody. The big news.
Good question from Eddie. Will you be able to show up late to work every day?
No, and I don't do that anymore.
What time did you get here today?
Well, that doesn't count because I told you before.
Well, you were late on the time you told me.
Well, that doesn't count either.
Okay, all right. All right.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
There it is, everybody.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks. What
Well,
day?
now we're
the
less than
31st? Yeah,
that.
we're less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
we've got 2 weeks and a Monday. God, you're going to hate working that one
you're
Monday.
going to hate that
Oh,
Monday. When do you actually physically start?
So, it is not a joke, but I am starting April 1st. So, just kind of bad.
Ain't no way she's showing up on Monday. No
Yes,
chance.
I am,
No
because
chance.
you guys have a remote on Friday, so I don't want the last.
Yeah, there's another thing we got to get worked out.
Well, that's why I'm staying until March, because you guys have like a million remotes.
We're very
this month.
popular.
Yeah,
Very
well,
popular people.
We're
here.
who was left. Your dad is available.
Come on up.
Come on in. Apparently, we'll be having open tryouts. That should be fun.
Good. Great.
Yeah.
That would be a funny social media video if we could put it all together. Tryouts.
Yeah.
All right. Again, our top story, DQ leaving on March 31st here on Ruskin and Zack.
all
For
next
those of you
gen's
just
fault.
joining us. Right. Now, if you end up on that other show
I'm
on
not.
April the 3rd, you're dead to us.
Okay.
Just saying. All right, good. We've got people that are not going to listen anymore, too. This is really
Yeah. I know.
it's a pivotal moment in our
What if we-
history.
Hear me out on this. What if we gave you a Comrex and, you just did it from your desk?
I'll have 2 jobs.
No, just one.
Twice
Oh.
the money.
Oh, no, she's not getting paid.
That's right.
Think about it.
I'm picturing the interview process, and you ask them about Notre Dame, and they go, "Well, I don't like them," and you go, "Thank you."
That's enough. That's enough. Next.
Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky, Ruskin and Zack.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
The dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Fan. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo yo te traje. Pago allá el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. De mi aquí están mis anormales. Que cabe, tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' la nena nueva, pa' los nenes, pa' la vida.
It's back, the ultimate challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching.
Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at tickets.com.